Any of the thoughts and opinions shared on this show belong solely to the members of the cast. This is not a reflection of our families, friends, or employers. These are just our thoughts and views and aren't intended for anything further than entertainment and information for our viewers and listeners. Nuby for life. Thank you. Welcome to episode 24 of the In Crowd Podcast. As always, I'm your host, J Love, aka Fly95, and I'm joined here with me with the gang. Today we got Issa, we got Eric Bernard, and my boy Jay Hayes. Man, what's the word, people?
What it do? What it do? What it does?
What's up? What's up, y'all?
Hey, everybody.
Not much. It's episode 24. You know, we coming with that Mamba mentality today. But first and foremost, man, how y'all been? You know, we didn't get a chance to record last week. How people done been over these past couple weeks, man? I go last. Who want to lead off? Who got something going on?
Ladies first.
Well, I've just been doing the GAMS thing over the course of the summer with my grandkids, my three little lovely babies, and just making sure that they still have kind of traditional things. You know, we hanging out at the pool, we do picnics, and go to the park, and we take long walks and doing lots of horseback riding and lots of fairs and stuff. You know, I'm gonna get me an equestrian up out of these three. Between one of them, we're gonna make it to the Derby with one of these.
Man.
We're gonna do some polo. We're gonna do some polo matches with one of these. I'm gonna get me an equestrian up out of one of these. So we really are checking for horses. We spend a lot of time at stables up north in Illinois and stuff like that. So that's really what I've been trying to do, is just kind of like let them tap into something different. Something that's just not always centered around, you know, doing what black folk do. You know, I really want them to be have culture and be cultivated. So that's what I've been doing this summer.
This is gonna be like Samuel Jackson on Django. Like, who's this nigga on the nag?
That part.
Nigga on the horse?
Thank you very much.
You think he is, right?
Man, dog, I did all. I probably did the exact opposite answer. I did all hood nigga shit. Like me and my son, we picked up rocks. He picked up fireflies. He put rocks in his pocket, threw sticks. You know, we went on free walks around the neighborhood and shit. That's all we did. But I did get up with my oldest. We went up to lunch. I went out to brunch with my oldest. You know, that was cool. Got up with her, kicked it with her, experienced her. You know, seeing how they change. You know what I'm saying, as an adult, as a young adult. So that was kind of good, to seeing the fruits of my labors actually grow up in front of me. So that's actually that's all I did, man. That's all I worked and tried to stay out the way. I'm back in the gym too, Hayes. Man, 2 weeks in a row, man. Back in the gym. I hit the first shot today. My jab step still working, bro. So 2 weeks back in.
Hey, man, you got a mean jab step, my boy.
The jab still works. Shout out to True Hope. True Hope opened the doors for me, man, and let me play along with those fellas, man. Mixed with some old heads and some young heads. So I've been back in the gym, so I feel geeked about that.
Yep. That's what's up, dog. Hey, listen, you hoop for me, my dog. 'Cause I can't do it. Like low key, I've been itching to get back out there, bro. But I don't see the value in it no more. Like I don't give a fuck that way. Like it is what it is. I've been golfing. We actually went golfing for my homie birthday on Friday. I went on Tuesday. I go like 2 times a week.
Look at Tiger Hayes.
Man, listen, still trash. I golf like 30 times this summer. You know, with golf, like I feel like I'm plateauing right now. I'm at that spot where it's like just the natural athlete in me ain't gonna get it. I gotta go get some professional training from somebody. So.
Now, would you look into something like that? Like you that serious about it, where you would?
I mean, you know, I ain't trying to break the bank, but I go get a few lessons to see why, you know, why my swing is not consistent or whatever the case may be. But you know, I'm definitely open to it, and it's really, you know, super. It's affordable, you know, if you go to the right people. Some people gonna whack you, but anyway. So golfing. Yesterday, me and Kobe went to the air show.
Okay.
It rained on us a little bit, but it ended up being a nice day. This dude didn't even watch none of the air show. He was just in the beach, just flipping. like he said, he got brought to me by this white lady for hitting her son with a stick and yelling. Damn. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? It was But like I was going for him and he didn't even care. But
Man,
that's kind of my
nephew.
summer, golfing and Kobeing. So
Man. No, y'all was golfing the last time. That was for Rev's birthday?
y'all with me, we took
Man.
that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Rev, man.
Went to New Berlin Hills. That's one of my favorite little courses.
You got to get you some of that. What's that East Side golf gear? That black owned golf company, man. You got to look the part, man. Put some of that on.
I put that on a firm, nigga. They expensive.
Hey, they need to sponsor us. Hey, shit.
Swear, I fuck with East Side golf though.
Man, sponsor us, man. Or say the children got to come up with that golf line, man. You understand me?
Save
Come
them,
on now.
man. We working on season 4, man. Season 4 on the way, man.
I was trying to get you to talk about
season 4 on the way.
But,
season 4 on the way, man. We let everybody else have the summer. The fall gonna be ours, man. For sure.
Man, that's what's happening. Man, as far as me, people out there, America, I'm the one canceled the recording last week, man. The AC broke down. The house was a damn sauna, man. It was like 3 of the hottest days in a row. Man, I ain't want to hog the basement. That was the only cool place in the house, so I ain't want to hog and do the recording and keep the family upstairs sweating and sweltering. But man, we had plenty hot days, had all the fans connected, but we was getting the kids out the crib, man, just going for drives, going by their grandparents' house, just anywhere that we could get some air. Luckily, man, the people came through, said it was just a blown fuse inside of the furnace or whatever, and they got it up going. We didn't have to pay nothing other than that little homeowner's deductible, man, so we dodged the bullet on that. You know, God is good, but yeah, life was just lifing, man. But outside of that, I did get to say, I saw Hayes and nephew, man, the first time that I ever took my oldest son with me over to Jay Hayes' crib to get a haircut, man. He found Jay Hayes' kitchen, man. Found that kitchen. He found them popsicles in that freezer. He was trying to go to town. Hey, let him get one, man. Hey, that's like feeding the animals at the zoo, man. Once you do that, he kept on trying to make his way back over to that freezer, man. But yeah, that was what's up. Nephew was trying to interact with him. He wasn't with it, man. He was just trying to look at his iPad till it died. Then he was trying to terrorize the house over there, man.
Yeah, then he went and got Kobe iPad. Like, give me your iPad, nigga, since mine dead.
Right, man. But yeah, man, that's the thing. I gotta get young Jace, man, my little twin, get him out the crib more often, man. That's what we trying to do moving forward. We went to the track and did some walking, man, and been in and out of a couple stores. So just spending more time with him, man. But other than that, man, like I said, life was life, and man, has life lifed for anybody else? Real quick, as a quick icebreaker before we get into these topics, anybody else got any quick life was lifing situation? I see a hand up. Yep, go ahead.
Wait, are you asking about recently or just period?
It could be
because
recently,
you know,
period.
Life be life and period.
I mean, everybody gotta have a story about it.
Anytime life just had you and there wasn't nothing you could do but let it be. Just let you know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Y'all know mine. I mean, I think I talked about it already, but I didn't explain this part. So, you know, at the end of the year, we got this little bonuses or whatever for work, you know. And it was a couple $1,000, you know, not nothing crazy, but like I wasn't expecting it. Right. So the last year we didn't get anything, but this year we did. So I was like, oh, that's what's up. And then, you know, they always say whenever you get some extra money, some crazy happen. So as soon as I got the damn little extra bread, you know, our car gets shot up, nigga.
Oh.
So it was Father's Day night. Me and Kobe had just got to the crib. Niggas had I live in the hood, semi-hood, you know, it ain't like the trenches, but you know, it can get wild over here, it can get sticky, you know. So it was a full on like shootout over here, and niggas was like literally in my fence shooting out at other niggas. So like it was just by the grace of God, none of them bullets went through our window, because it did go through a couple other people's windows, you know. But it did go through my bumper in my car. A stray bullet went through a bumper, went through a light, went through my radiator, all that stuff. So needless to say, I had to put my car in the shop and spend the little money that I had just got, the little extra money I had to, you know, put on that. So couldn't even enjoy. I had plans for that money. You know, you making plans for your little money, and then something crazy happening.
F them cars, Hayes.
So,
F them cars, dog.
F
them cars,
bro.
Mine is also car related, Hayes. Like So I don't know. I got a BMW, right, and I don't have a spare tire, right. So
Right.
I got run flat tires on my car. Long story short,
Worst kind of tires
I'm
to have.
drying. They the stupid numbers. Them tires, stupid numbers.
Stupid.
So I got flat in my tire, screw in my tire. I'm running over some construction site. I got 2 tires I get screws in, not on it, and on the side walls, not on the end wall, right? So I'm like driving. I'm like,
Can't plug them.
so what I do for a living, I actually observe. I do a lot of observations in my car, observing drivers and whatnot, right? So pull over. I'm like, dog, I know I don't got no doggone flat tire. Long story short, get to the tire shop. Tires ain't in for 3-4 weeks. I got 2 tires that I need.
Damn.
I don't even have a spare tire. So what do you do, bro? So now I got run flat tires. I can't get the run flats. I had to buy a whole new set of tires for the car. That's not run flats, right? So now if I get a tire, I'm cooked. If I get a hole in another tire, I'm cooked. Dog, I was about ready to trade this joint in, bro, and get me an electric scooter, fam. But life be life, and it went from $24.99 for a flat repair to $17.50, fam, for a whole set of tires. Dog.
Live,
and it's just like, don't nobody got $17.50 just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Just to throw away on some tires
that you could. And then I just hate spending money. One of my pet peeves is hate spending money on shit you really can't see, right? So like say when, now if I see it, now don't get me wrong, my car get me everywhere I need to go every day, right? So I see it, essentially, I guess, eventually I see it because it gets me to point A to point B. But when I can't see it, it ain't inside my car. It ain't like a windshield, cracked windshield or something. Like, don't nobody be looking at tires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they roll down the street like, man, those some nice tires on that car.
Man.
I don't care about your tires.
I couldn't give about your tires, fam.
Meaty.
So F them cars.
Tires meaty?
F them cars, bro. Life be life.
I was ready to trade mine in too, E.
Scooter gang.
Let's go, man. Go ahead, it's on you.
Shit. When you start saying stuff like I can't see my money, that's when you know you're getting old as hell. Because I agree. I need to be able to visually see what the hell I spent my money on. So I'm gonna keep it light. My shit about a car too. I'm downtown at I work for the Archdiocese, and I'm downtown for a corporate event. And they got these little red little mittens over the parking meters, right? So some of them are covered, some of them aren't. So I parked where it wasn't covered before I went into my meeting. When I come back from my meeting, I'm like, where the fuck is my car? These motherfuckers don't put a red. Now, mind you, when I parked there, obviously none of this was right there, but they took it upon themselves. Not only did they tow my car, they towed like every single last car that was on that side of the street. Every car was different. So I'm calling them. They giving me the runaround for like a whole hour straight. They tell me they don't even have my car. So Eric, like you, I have a Beamer too. And anytime something happens to my car, I automatically feel like I need a new car. Like I need a new car. They told my car it's not gonna work the same. They done broke something. I don't give a fuck. I need a new car. So I get there. They have me going through all these chains of events, and I just was like, once I saw my car, her name is Indigo. She's blue. And once I saw Indigo, I was like, girl, I went through a lot to get you here with me. And just like you said, Eric, like I can't really see it. I need my vehicle. It gets me to the money, but I can't see the money. I can't see it. I was so fucking aggravated. I intended to use that money, and I had put this money to the side, like a couple extra bucks, because I wanted to buy me something fancy. I've been eyeballing this David Yurman bracelet for the past maybe month and a half. And I was almost to the point where it was time for me to pull the trigger on the motherfucker, and then they done towed my car. So now I'm back at square one. So now I need a sponsor to help me with my
Sponsor.
Man.
If any of you, you fans, you viewers, want to help me out, send it to Mr. Love, and he gonna send it to me. Make sure it happens for me.
Now, don't come to me with none of them indecent proposals that Issa was talking about on one of our last shorts.
We don't want that. Just send the money, y'all.
Yeah.
Just send the money.
No trafficking.
This square business.
Just tricking.
This square business, baby.
Yeah. Man, now getting to the news, man, and what's going on. We got a lot of entertainment news. We're going to kick stuff off with DC Young Fly versus Rick Ross. So recently, if you don't know, DC Young Fly and Carlos Miller and Chico Bean host the 85 South podcast, as well as, you know, they traveling comedians. They part of Wild and Out show as well. They was recently on the Rory and Maul podcast, and they got asked about when Rick Ross was a guest on their podcast, and he like dipped out, said he had to go to the bathroom and left. This was like about 4 years ago, back in like 2021. I actually saw that episode when it happened too. Like he dipped out. They didn't know he was leaving. They was literally having a conversation, waiting on him to come back. He never showed up. And word came out that he actually left and went to appear on another podcast where he actually got sweated about like some things in his life. It was on like a white podcast. But when they asked him about it, DC didn't hold back. He kind of like let it be known, like he felt the kind of way about that, and that he felt like Ross kind of, you know, played them in a sense. Ross retaliated by like basically making it like a money thing, talking about, oh man, I came to y'all show for free. I even wore this Gucci jacket, man, for nothing to be on there, this and that. I had to bust this move. Basically, like he basically was prioritizing his other appearance because this was free. But then of course DC went back and ran off the list of all the other people that's been on their show for free for the love. Basically, you on there for exposure so you can advertise and market what you got going on and this and that. So it ain't like they just paying you. You just using a big platform to, you know, talk your talker, you know, say what's going on. So it was just some back and forth. And basically it made me kind of look at Rick Ross in a way. How do y'all know about that? What's going on? How y'all feel about that situation?
I saw it, man.
Oh, go ahead, James. No, go ahead, love.
You sure?
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw it, and don't forget the part where he said, Jay, you said something about the Gucci jacket. He said I wore it for nothing. Like basically,
you're
like
right.
Nigga, I came on y'all podcast and wasted an outfit type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I hated Rick Ross' response. He a cornball to me. Like he's slowly falling off the wagon, my nigga. Like I don't like anything that he's been doing lately, and you know, recent, especially like on the internet, like from the DJ N.U.B.Y stuff to the Drake stuff to this stuff. He just lame, bro. All his responses is about money. Like, you know, okay, nigga, we know you got money. So what? That still does not make you a good nigga. You're a lame nigga with money.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're a lame nigga with money. And even in DC Young Fly's response after Ross made that video in the pool talking crazy, he still showed love and said, still respect you, brother. You know what I'm saying? He ain't dish you. He ain't say nothing crazy about you. He, you know, he's a comedian, so he made some jokes. But at the end of the day, he said, I love you, big homie. Come back, pull up to the show. Where Ross's response was very egotistical, very self-centered, very like, nigga, I'm me and you, you know, whatever it is, what it is type shit. I didn't like it, man. So that's my opinion on it. I don't like Ross. I don't want to listen to his music. I ain't gonna give him no views. Fuck that nigga low key. You know what I'm saying? So that's how
I'm not a nigga that'll write people off with their music just because of some foolishness that they did. Me personally, not even Kanye, not even R. Kelly. That's just never been me. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, let me say this: new music.
Oh, okay.
I listen to his old stuff.
I'm like
when he wasn't as lame.
I'm probably 85% DC, 15% Ross in this scenario. Now I don't know. Did he get paid from that other podcast? Is a question. Okay,
not
so
sure.
It sounds like he was. You know, I'm assuming like he was. But so yes, he left kind of in a wrong, disrespectful. Hey, I got to step out. I got this other appointment I got to be at. Blase. He should have handled business appropriately. But him saying, hey man, you know, I came on the love. Whether the love was 15 minutes or whether the love was an hour and a half, I came on the love, right? So, but I'm sure he probably feel like he's superstar status. I don't got to tell you if that's on y'all. If y'all hold me for 45 minutes and where y'all only have 30 minutes, you know, that's where I think it's foul at. You know, if he got to get up to say he went to the bathroom and just hit it, that's full lame to me. I don't agree with that at all.
And he lied too, Eric, when he said he had other things to do, but DC said he called the person that he booked with. right? That Ross, that like I guess his manager or whatever, he called dude, and dude said he didn't know where he was.
Which he
You know what
probably
I'm saying? So
paid. I
now
mean,
it's
he probably,
getting
with so many hands.
even if he is getting paid, and you only got 45 minutes, like you said, Eric. Say I got 45 minutes with y'all, and then like even DC said that. Just tell me you got
Tell us, big
45
homie,
minutes with us.
we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we can make that happen. We can get you up out of there.
I agree.
Like as a man, that goes down to that respect thing, like I was saying a while ago. And it ain't about the money all the time. It's about the respect thing.
Ross feel like he got to
so what?
somebody.
You might be getting paid from the next platform, but like he said, nigga, we got the biggest platform damn near in the world, one of the biggest platforms in the world, and I don't even know who the other platform was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you are making a couple dollars off of it, man, these your niggas, these your supporters, this your family, these niggas respect you so much that you and you gonna pull a move like that, and then in your apology, it was so like damn near left handed. Like was that really even an apology?
What I do want to say, Hayes, before I'm pretty sure he didn't announce to Rick Ross, hey, Boosie did this for free. Snoop did this for free. He probably just said, just come fuck with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody just saying so.
Who gets paid to go on podcasts?
You know what I'm saying?
I was just getting ready to say that. I mean, some people do get paid
to go on any
even
podcast.
When N.U.B.Y and them said,
and he was just saying that. He was saying that. I think he was just naming those big names because those are big names, but no one gets paid to go on podcasts.
I don't know, bro. N.U.B.Y and them got budget.
Some people do. Some people do. But if it was never about the money to begin with, then why we talking about the money now? If you knew that it was a free, unpaid podcast to begin with, we shouldn't even be talking about money because you knew we wasn't giving you nothing to begin with.
But I guess Ross.
Then we want to talk about.
But answer Ross.
He don't have a point.
Like, look, man, you sweat me about leaving, fam. This was free. I make money, fam. I'm a businessman.
Listen. It's about the integrity, and you really people. This is what I feel about respect. Honestly, I respect people not according to them, but according to how I carry myself. So it's certain things that you might not even deserve a certain level of respect, but it's certain spaces, I'm just not going there with you just because of how I carry myself. So therefore, if I'm a businessman, I'm handling business. He wants to be fancied as a businessman. And what I think DC really was trying to say, hey, you bootlicking ass nigga, you went over there with these crackers, answer every question they want to ask you, didn't give us an opportunity to even really go there with you. You played in our motherfucking face. We showed you in so many different ways how much we really fuck with you. We had the wings on the set. We had all of that.
Yeah,
you already
about that too.
Exactly. You already see how we fuck with you, nigga. It's not because we got to, because we don't. The same way you feel like you don't need us, we don't need you either, nigga. We been popping. You
didn't see the lemon pepper though.
That you done seen sitting on this motherfucking couch, nigga.
He didn't see the lemon pepper.
It don't even matter. Guess what? And that's his fault.
Does it matter?
He wanted to see the lemon pepper.
The thing is, Rick Ross is immature anyway. Like on some real shit. Like the way that he like even carries himself, it just really shows like he's just really like he's like a grown ass boy. So, and that's how you behave. Like nigga, if you really have some shit to do, say that. Say, hey y'all, ask me a few questions. I got some other shit to handle. I'ma slide up out of there. Keep the business square. Now you looking like a cowardly fuck nigga. Cause not only did you get a chance to say, you know what, young bull, I was out of pocket for that. And I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. And next time, you know, a matter of fact, I'm going to bring y'all, woo, 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 and y'all can fuck with me, and I'm going to set it up right, because I'm going to fix it, because I knew I was wrong, right?
He did say that, and he didn't invite them to the pool party.
Nigga doubled down on it. Now you want to talk about some money. Now you want to talk about, I had something else to do. Now, like, at this point, like, you still just a fuck nigga. You can't even say it yourself at this point. And I think DC did the right thing. Nigga asked me about it. I'm addressing it. You want to hear it go. I ain't never talked about this fuck nigga before. But since y'all asking me, here it is. I ain't appreciate that shit dog did. I ain't like how that nigga handled us. And there it is. I don't give a fuck about nothing else because what he needs to understand as a businessman, relationship building gets us in more spaces than that whole financial aspect of it. You can't purchase a good relationship.
He just think he don't care about that. He just think niggas need him and
he wasn't too much of a fuck nigga, or they wouldn't have invited him, to talk to him. So he got.
This was 4 years ago too.
Still though.
Well, he been a fuck nigga to me.
He's been showing more and more how much of a fuck nigga he is.
I don't like him based on the Drake, how he handled the drink and white boy this, white boy that. I'm definitely not a fan of him.
Fuck nigga, because I don't like no dick eater. Fuck nigga, because he's a meat eater. These niggas be out here meat eating. Yeah.
Said he was a carnivore out here.
Yeah.
God damn.
And you know what? I love the way Hayes.
85-15. It's a damn.
Okay, but you know what? That's cool. You're entitled to that. And if we was to see him right now, if y'all was to say, you know what, Issa, we got Ross, I'm gonna say y'all talk to that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I ain't talking to that nigga. And I'm gonna be so happy when our ratings go through the roof because we had the fat fuck boy on the show. But I still ain't gonna give a fuck. I don't want no sip of Bel Air. I don't give a fuck about them wings and all the rest of that shit. But y'all can talk to him though.
Send me a lemon pepper. Send me
Fuck
a 2-piece lemon pepper.
Yeah, I might want some wings. Let me take that back.
Yeah, some lemon pepper.
So now a lot of people are rejoicing now in the hip hop community. Over the past week or so, we got a lot of not even just hip hop, just music period kind of just got kind of a boost over the past week. About within the last week, we had a release from the Clipse, we had Larry June, we had Travis Scott, we had Justin Bieber, and we had Giveon. I think I said his name right. It's Giveon, right?
Yeah,
always I be messed up calling him Gideon sometimes. Out of all of those projects, did anybody check any of those out and got any highlights, or they like anything or recommend anything to anybody?
Clipse for me. Heavy on the Clipse. I am so excited that the Clipse are back. Like, for real, I'm so happy that Malice is back. I'm so happy. Like, you can just see, like, the life that came into his baby brother, like, since his bro is back. Like, we get ready to really eat you niggas up now. Like, he's kind of been, like, trying to sustain just the name alone. But I think this is really good for them because this is, like, a new resurgence for them.
A
And
rebirth.
and some people don't, it's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't privy to who they are. And I think this right here is going to make these, I call them lean rappers, syrup rappers. I'm going to make the lean rappers, they're going to have to really step it up. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to be like, damn, the bitches like niggas who really know vernacular now. We're going to have to really read a book in order to appeal to these ladies. Because now these niggas is back with the lingo and they saying these 15-letter words, and now they smart niggas. You know, the rappers is becoming smart again. So we're gonna have to step our shit up. That's what I think.
Hey, so you think these young niggas listening to the Clipse?
No.
These young niggas ain't listening to the Clipse.
Listen, these niggas is listening to what's popular. That's what I think. So right now, the buzz is the Clipse. I think the buzz is the Clipse. And if you really like music, which I think a lot of young people do, and you really want to expand your taste buds when it comes to true art, I think you should. Now, maybe I'm being a little bit too optimistic when it comes to that.
You're being naive. You're being naive.
All right. Well, maybe I'm being a little bit
niggas
naive.
Ain't listening to that shit.
Yes, they are. Well, you know what? My son is 19.
No, they not.
My son is 19.
My homie today.
He listens to
my
Project
homie
Pat.
is,
they don't listen to everything.
Listen,
so,
because you put them on that, and they might have liked that earlier in their life, and that's just something nostalgic
so he's
for
a little
them.
different. Yeah,
they just talking to niggas. They just talking. Now we like them talking to us niggas, but these young niggas ain't listening to it.
We like real rap, but my homie posted that he was making his son going to 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
He had him listen to the Clipse album. He said he hated it. Like that was the post. I got my son listen to the Clipse and he hated it. that ain't for them. They don't care.
Well, you know what? Because you gotta be smart. Which one?
I think they got
you
one
really don't gotta be smart to listen to this man. They talking about bricks and bricks and bricks.
These niggas,
but you gotta be smart in order to understand
you gotta
the cliches,
the metaphors, and all that. Yeah, I get
you
what you're saying.
gotta be sharp. They kind of like, because they do a lot of word trickery and stuff like that. And like you said,
for sure.
So I think you got to have a certain level of book knowledge in order to be able to.
And that's That's too much. That's too much work for them. You hear me? They want to hear. They want to hear plain black and white.
I am hopeful that there is something that can make these babies want to expand their mind. And if I'm going to use the clip as the catalyst to be that, because I think music is the best format, you know what I mean, or art period, on how to kind of like break the wall, because children, especially, you know, a lot of these YNs, they got a wall up. So I think we got to find something common. And if they can decipher it and say, oh no, these niggas are selling crack cocaine, but they are praising the Lord, and they did go through this, and they experienced that, their parents died, they had a family falling out. If they can really listen to it, they can begin to relate You understand what I'm saying? And not really look at them like, oh, them old ass niggas, but really be like, oh, them niggas is really spitting some shit, and this is really some game, and we should kind of like honor
Answer.
that. Well, fuck it then. Fuck it. Fuck
Yes,
it.
sir.
Fuck it.
I
Fuck
agree with
it.
you, Anthony. And don't say I'm not optimistic because I am. You know what I'm
So
saying?
let
Like,
these young niggas,
I'm just realistic. You feel me?
let these young niggas have their time, space and time. We had our space and time where we was knuckleheads. We did silly shit. We ran around in the city in traffic, wasted $20 worth of gas, burning up tires. Let them do silly shit for a minute. Let them. That's their era.
No, fuck that.
You can't
Their
turn
silly
them
shit
into.
is costly
You
to
can't turn them into
us.
old
Our
young
silly
niggas.
shit.
We can't
Our
turn them
silly
into old
shit
young niggas. If they wouldn't
is
be.
different than their silly shit.
No,
Our
but
silly
what?
shit, we was affected by our silly shit. Their silly shit affects 12 different bloodlines. It affects a whole fucking generation of motherfuckers. Their stupid shit.
Think
So we
about it.
gotta try. I get
No.
what you
We
saying,
gotta let these
but
young
hell
niggas be
no.
them for a minute. Now I get it. They reckless. They probably the reckless as
They done
gonna
had
be.
their time.
But they gonna have their
They
time. Like
missed
we
it.
can't turn them into old young
We
niggas
done
or it
lost
wouldn't be young
Takeoff.
niggas.
We done lost
YNs wouldn't exist.
Extension. We done
Yeah.
lost the other little nigga. We done lost a few little niggas. Y'all time is up. No more time on the clock.
We done
No
lost
more
back
time
in
on
the
the clock.
day in the 70s, 80s. We done lost some 70-year-old. I mean, the
Nigga, I
70s
wasn't
done
there in
lost
the
some people.
70s.
The 80s done lost some people.
Fuck you talking about?
So
Let's go. As music, y'all listen to Justin Bieber?
no, the
I
clip.
fuck with Bieber, but
I
I
didn't
didn't
check it out
I
yet.
got
I heard a
opinion
few
on the clip,
songs
bro.
that people like suggested to listen to. I never noticed that I didn't like Justin Bieber's voice. Like I like him on other people's shit. I never really listened to a Justin Bieber
whole
song. I've
song.
never been a fan, of course.
I like the Biebs
But
actually.
I did not like this project. I heard a couple songs and I was like, I can't stand this nigga voice. I didn't listen to the Give Me Out. I listened to the Clipse. Clipse is cold, front to back,
Front to
dope.
back.
Is it really?
It made me actually go listen to Lord Willing. Low key, I went back and listened to Lord
Now the
Willing.
Tiny Desk is epic. The Tiny Desk is one of the best Tiny Desks of all time, in my opinion. Now that right there,
I didn't see the Tiny Desk.
is cold.
Tiny Desk was cold,
bro.
It was
I
cold.
can't even disrespect them. But the album, like I was saying earlier, like the old school niggas that so dope gonna relate because they got mad wordplay. Really, like Issa was saying, really next level wordplay. In which the shit
And
that I
Malice better than
respect, you know,
Pusha.
I respect
For
wordplay and
sure.
sticking that what I did to that Windstar. You know what I'm saying? Like they real clever with it and shit. But like I said, I don't think the YNs listening to it. I don't think they got super radio play. The one song that they got on the radio, the Whips and Chains joint, because of Kendrick on there. Like the mama and daddy song is hard, but he just the whole song rapping over the you know the little pianos or whatever. So that's the shit that I like.
Yeah.
But I don't think the YNs. I think they sold 110 first week or whatever. And they saying that that's big for first week. It's bigger than Wayne sold out period and whatnot. But like I said, I think people putting 2 on 10 with it. Like they saying, oh, this shit cold front to back. Oh, but it's just like what? I don't think so. That's just me.
Well, I ain't
gonna Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm gonna say I agree. Front to back, it get a 10 for me. It's a masterpiece, but it's for who it's for. Like you said, it might not be for the young niggas, but for the niggas that want to hear some lyrics, for them niggas, it's a 10 out of 10. Like I listen to the Clipse like I'm about to listen to the Locks or listen to Nas or something like that. I'm not looking for vibe music and radio singles when I listen to them. Like if I'm talking about vibe music out of these new releases, then I'm listening to Larry June. If I'm listening to something, I just want to ride in the car to some smooth shit, because that's my other favorite out of these recent releases is that Larry June and Cardo. But for what the Clipse is and who they are, masterpiece. I say they gonna get nominated for a Grammy hands down. Like just the production and all of that from it. You can quote quote me on that. They gonna get nominated for a Grammy out of, if you look at hip hop releases in this calendar year and projects.
Eric, you gotta take your love for Drake out of this.
The
bro.
marketing rollout, the marketing rollout is 100. Whoever their marketing rollout people,
it's a masterclass.
They did it. They did.
Ain't nobody had a rollout like this for one album.
Boss big, no question. But is it like you know what I'm saying? So like say when we was talking about the Playboi Carti album and none of us really felt it, we all said trash, and Sticks was like, hey, that shit hard, you know what I'm saying? That shit go. Just because he like it don't mean it's just like classics. I don't think it's a classic.
Name one album that everybody in the world loved. There's no such thing.
What? That's any Diamond album in the world you can say the whole world loved.
No, you cannot.
Why?
What?
You can't.
How can you? So that means everybody in the world loved it that listened to music.
Not
No,
rating it.
there's never been. It is not a
classic
just
album.
because a nigga bought it don't mean they like it.
It is not a classic album though, James. That's all I'm saying.
It's a classic album.
Classic has to go bigger than just
a good album.
the metric or just
it is.
our
Well,
segmentation.
my question is, have you read any of the reviews, like Rolling Stone, like the people who voices who matter when it comes to nominating Grammys and all of that stuff? They all saying it's a classic album.
They don't pass the ear test. The ear test is like classic album.
Yes, it passed the ear test.
Absolutely, it actually does because of Pharrell.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
The ear test made me think it was classic.
Just
I'm
because
saying
you like
other
the
people
clips
and
and you
reporters
like the
are
old
saying
nigga
it.
rapping, but if you young niggas and old niggas gotta take that shit hard. Old niggas
I'm
and young
say
niggas
this.
gotta say this shit is hard. That is not hard. Everybody ain't gonna say it's hard. I'm sorry.
I like the clips, but when I was listening to the clips, all my niggas wasn't listening to the clips.
If you gotta preface this,
Yeah.
The clip, listen to me, Eric. Back in college, when the clips came out, I was listening to the clips, right? And I got a couple circles of friends. Everybody wasn't listening to the clips, my nigga. So like Jay said, it is for who it's for, right? But this album is pretty good.
So if you're
bro.
saying who it's for, you
It's
can't
pretty
say
good.
classic.
I never said it was a classic.
Classics are umbrellas. Dope music as a whole.
I never said it was a classic. Jay said it was a classic.
And
I
that's
never
what
said
I'm
that.
arguing. All I'm arguing is that, like
I'm
saying,
it's a good album.
Doggy Style, every genre, old nigga, young nigga, love this album.
I stand. Hey, and best believe it was a pocket of New York niggas that hated that album.
Hated it.
A whole region of
I
niggas on the
know.
East Coast hated that album. They
That
got
listen
booed
to
at the
music,
Source Awards.
Hated it.
They got booed on the stage at the Source Awards, so you can't say everybody loved
That's
them.
my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And I think that's primarily because of the beef, but Doggy Style is one of the greatest albums ever
Old
made,
niggas,
right?
young
But
niggas love it. Old niggas, young niggas love it. Not just, hey, I just made Doggy Style for them 40 drinking niggas. No. Everybody love Doggy Style. Issa, you love Doggy Style?
I love Doggy Style.
Everybody love Doggy Style.
Love Doggy Style.
Issa, we talking about the album. We talking about the album.
Niggas at that time that
you,
loved
James.
Run DMC and Rakim. That was funny as shit.
But that's
40-year-old niggas at that time didn't
both.
like Doggy Style.
I'm just saying, like Fly, I just think that when you preface the argument with saying,
no, but you gotta stand
but when you
on
preface
that.
your
You
argument,
say
when you preface your argument by saying it's for the lane of niggas that I like, that's not a general classic album. That's not.
Right.
If you got to preface
but that make
if
more
you gotta
sense
say
than
this
you
is
saying
front to back.
Everybody loved the album. You can't say that because the niggas that grew up on Big Daddy Kane and Rakim, who was older niggas when Doggy Style came out, them niggas weren't running the Doggy Style.
So you ranking this album up there with 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, Doggy Style? You said it's classic.
I didn't compare it to another album.
So
I just said it's a classic.
When you say it's classic, it
can
gets
be
elevated to a whole nother level.
You saying classics like it gotta push something
but
else
when you say it's classic, it gets put to a whole nother level. Would you agree with that?
Is Nipsey Hussle album a classic album that came out?
What album?
Which one?
See?
He only had one album.
Exactly.
Everything else was a mixtape.
He had two albums,
didn't he?
He only had one album.
Victory Lap, and then
he had two. He had two albums.
It's his only album he ever had.
No, he had an album. Remember he was selling that album for $100?
That was a mixtape. I'm talking about an album, like a retail album that went to stores.
So what are you saying? What are you saying? Like,
but I'm saying that was a classic
album. I think it is.
And Grammy nominated, and it didn't have the whole world all over going crazy for it.
Because so what makes it classic? Because
until after he died,
the powers that be said it was classic.
Yeah, the powers that be,
it a classic
the Grammy nomination, the written reviews by the people that get paid to do that makes stuff a classic. Otherwise, anybody can say every album is a classic to them.
So we done had debates on here before where we talked about classic albums, right? And all the powers that be may not have denoted these albums that we talk about as a culture, talk about like, hey, it's classic, yay or nay. I'm saying that the pop culture, the culture in general, denotes it like, hey, that's classic album playthrough. Now, some classic albums may not be classic instantly, and we talk about it after the fact, saying it's a classic album. I personally just don't think this is a classic album. Like playthrough,
right?
Like, if it has one radio song, and it's just like, oh.
But I'm saying, have you?
Illmatic, I agree with you on that.
Did Illmatic have a bunch of radio songs, and ain't that a classic rap album?
I don't know.
Reasonable Doubt didn't have a whole bunch of radio songs.
Yeah, I'm just
either.
saying now the metric of classic.
Biggie's first album, the radio song, not even on the album.
So you're telling me that the Clipse is up there? This latest album is a classic album.
This latest album is a classic album. I beg to differ,
sir. That's all. I think we can agree to disagree. I think we can agree to disagree because I think.
I'm right.
At the end of the day, my nigga,
I know I'm right, but I think you might be wrong.
At the end of the day, it's about your preference anyway.
But I just think
it's about your preference.
I guess
I wasn't super geeked about the Clipse album coming out, even though I listened to the Clipse. I used to be a Clipse fan. I ain't gonna say a fan, but I used to mess with their music. I wasn't really looking forward to this album. Niggas was like, "This finna be the best album since da 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 da." They finna bring real rap back. I really could have cared less, but I just hoped it was gonna be good because of all the hype that was around it, and they delivered.
I think the hype
they made a nice album.
Honestly, I just think it's just not in the category where when I think of a classic album, that's like.
And it just came out too.
I know, so it's like
a month ago.
I know you giving them the stamp.
How can you call it a classic in a month?
Giving it the stamp ASAP. That's why I'm so like emotional about it, Fly. Because he give it the stamp ASAP, and it ain't even. How we know it stand the test of time?
Right,
it got to stand the test of time, bro.
When the Grammy nominees get announced, we'll circle back.
The Grammys ain't the stamp, bro. They make it a classic album. We make it a classic album.
These white people shows.
We make it a classic album.
But we got to until we put the weight in the BET show. We got to put it somewhere.
We make it classic album.
We can put everything out. It's really about how you feel anyway.
We make it classic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I feel. I feel like it's a classic.
Yeah, you feel like it's a classic, so that's your argument. I feel like it's a good album.
Not a classic.
I'm not sure if it's a classic yet. I got to see how it ages.
And now, mind you, I'm a nigga that say Drake don't have a classic album yet. That's me. So you know what I'm saying? If I don't say my nigga got a classic album, I rate classic albums very high. And I think that's just in general, that's what it, like I said, like the Doggy Styles, the Get Rich or Die Trying, Confessions, you know what I'm saying? Like classic albums, bro. Like, and that just hold a lot of weight to me. And this Clipse album just doesn't to me. And not just because I'm pro Drake and not anybody else. That's just me. That's why I'm so emotional about it.
I value your emotions. I still think it's a classic.
All right.
But I do. Your emotions are received. I receive
like a real principle, real nigga education. I value.
Right.
Your
emotions. He stamped it early, didn't he? He said it's a classic.
I value.
Stamped it.
Hey, just like you stamped Cooper Flag early. He ain't played an NBA game and you stamped him.
Come on, bro.
Because he went number one.
Yeah, he went number one.
Right,
Clipse ain't go number one.
Clipse ain't go number one. A lot of number ones then went. Anthony Bennett was number one too. I don't know where he is now.
How did this turn into? How did this turn into Anthony Bennett right now?
Because we just talked about number ones and stamping.
It's all right, bro. It's a classic album, bro. It's a classic.
It is. I already said it. I'm glad you agree.
I bet you more people disagree than agree with you.
All right, I'll flood you with all the reviews. But now, moving on, we got a group of projects coming soon. We got Tyler the Creator coming this week, and we also got Freddie Gibbs coming this week. I think Tyler just put out a single. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist put out a mini movie to announce the Alfredo Part 2 coming out this week. And then on Twitter, they were saying it's supposed to be a surprise project from a big name artist within the next week or two. I'm assuming that might be the Iceman album by Drake. Because I don't know, like with the whole surprise thing, like the Travis Scott, the Jack Boys 2 was a Sunday release. That was a surprise release. The Justin Bieber was also a surprise release too. That wasn't scheduled to come out too. So that might be a new thing that people are doing now where with more of these bigger names aren't spending the promo money and doing the touring to announce because they feel like, hey, I am who I am. I'm going to just drop when I drop. I think if you Drake, you already then kind of got the buzz going with the what is it? The Iceman episode 1 thing on the live stream from the 4th of July. Yeah. You already got the single out. So I think the rumor, and I think it was on Joe Budden podcast too, that he got intel that it's a big name album that's about to drop within the next week or two. I'm thinking that might be the Drake. and be the Iceman. And like I said,
He
he
ready.
popping up at certain events. So
He
yeah,
ready now.
I think that might be that. Now, as we transition to sports, we got some entertainment and sports news. Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion went public with their relationship. They both posted each other on IG. Kind of caught me off guard. That seemed like an odd couple. And then I looked at a little bit of Klay Thompson research. Man, I didn't know his game. I wasn't a fan of his game, but he
a hot boy.
he got some.
He a hot boy.
He got some other game. He got some other game.
Some work.
He played 2 games.
He a hot boy.
He played 2 games.
Hey, that nigga got some work. Like, I picture him like to kind of be the, I don't know why I get like he date like the white chicks.
Like he a dork.
No, bro. He had, like Coco Jones, some model. Like, if you Google Klay Thompson relationships, nah, bro got him.
He don't seem like his personality big enough for Megan to me. You know what I'm saying? Meg, you got to be I feel like you got to have a big personality to deal with her. And he don't seem like he got a big enough personality to me.
I feel like that might be the balance that they need.
Opposites
the other
dude,
the party dude she was with, that nigga, his ego was just as big as hers, and you see that didn't work. But I actually like them. They like cool. I like they little dynamic. They just posted their little workout video.
I did watch that.
Yeah. He was in the background with doing the voiceover with her and whatnot. It's cute, man. You know, it's cute.
We'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. I think for her,
I approve. Still a little much for me.
I think that she should just take it with her knowing. I don't really know what type of grounding she's trying to have as far as her image is concerned, but I think that with her knowing the consensus is that she plays a lot, she's around a lot. You know, she kind of is a philanderer. I think her relationship. This one, she could have kind of kept it under wraps, you know, until it became a real thing. Because in my world, honestly, we are nothing until we are everything. So I don't really acknowledge shit besides marriage. Like we cool, we're doing a thing, but it's not a thing until it's the thing. So I think we can kind of keep that under wraps. You know what I mean? Like we're all just having a good time. You know, it's nothing.
Do we know how long they've been dating?
I don't know. But
could have been dating for a while.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Either which way it goes, I mean, shit, I could have a whole bunch of shit going on right now, you know, and the world may never know it. I feel like sometimes the things that are extremely important to you and sacred to you, you keep those things to yourself. You know what I mean? And it's totally okay. We have been conditioned to feel like it ain't shit unless the whole entire world knows about it, right? Like, I'm not successful unless the whole world knows. And like I could display, I can buy Bentleys and Tiffany jewelry and all this shit, right? Like it ain't shit unless everybody is privy to it. And we have to get away from that. Like it's still a thing. It's still special. It's still, you know what I'm saying? Like it's to be valued. And it's so valuable that I don't even talk to you motherfuckers about it. I keep it all to myself. But I like them together. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into that type of shit because it could be super hot in 1 second, and the next minute, you know, they airing each other out, this, that, and the third. If they like it, shit, if he putting sunshine on her timeline, then I say go for it, because I don't really give a fuck anyway. We doing the thing until we're no longer doing it anymore. And it's okay. We move on. We move on.
So part of me,
and she having money. Shit, y'all can talk about me as bad as y'all motherfucking want to. So I'm doing me.
Part of me feel like this, Issa. Like I get it. Who am I, or who are we to say what you can do and what you can't do when you happy in a relationship and a new thing and this, that, and the third. But like all those relationships that be all in the forefront when you have your girl or your man all in the videos, you know what I'm saying? That don't really last long. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that got that stand-up Roni or that stand-up dude behind them that come 5-6 years, you didn't know this was, or you didn't even know he was married, or you didn't even know he had a girl or this, that, and the third. Them seems like them the relationships that last longer. And I know I could be shooting myself in the foot because, you know, I shoot a lot of videos with my wife and be doing a whole bunch of
you're
stuff.
right.
But I'm talking about
by all means.
I'm more of a higher in and out. I'm with this person.
And I'm not saying that you
person.
shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get because we need that too. You know what I mean? We need to be able to visualize like what wholesomeness truly is, right? Sure. But I think that we've kind of been like disappointed. And because when we say couple goals, we'll be looking to somebody. We look at Rami and Papoose and look at they bullshit now. We look at these people. You understand what I'm saying? So what I think that should show us is that everything that we see, it isn't what we think it is. He might be whooping her ass as soon as she press stop on that motherfucking camera. She cooking meals for dude right now on camera. She might not even want him to eat half of that shit. She don't cook none of that shit. This bitch cooks for content. She don't cook meals for the family. You understand what I'm saying? Like, none of these things are real things in real time. So just because somebody posting each other and all, I don't know.
So somebody
That
eating
don't
that
mean
cooking with
nothing.
Kaya food, and somebody eating that, and
Kaya.
I was gonna say Kaya might be eating it.
somebody taking them pictures. What my nigga Mac Tay say? Somebody taking them pictures.
It's like her little brother or something, because she was on Streamer University and she brought him with her.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
These people
So
sad.
they showed the dude that be following her, recording all her content.
So are we saying, do we like them or no? Together.
We don't care.
Oh, we don't care?
Live their life. She's a young girl. He's from what I gather, he's a young guy. They both are successful. Who do we expect for them to be with, right? You know what I'm saying? They're having a good time. Yeah. She's attractive. He's handsome. She says he's the nicest person that she's ever met. Do it until you can't do it anymore. Yeah. It is what it is.
Live in the moment.
If something comes from that, beautiful. I feel like in the beginning, that's where everybody fuck up at. We get with a person, we like, oh, he's our forever. She is the one. This is that and the third. Like, life is a real life feeling process. I may like your ass today on Monday. By Wednesday, I may hate your fucking guts. And this is me talking personally. I mean, I want shit to do with you by Wednesday. Could be madly in love with you on Monday. Wouldn't want to spend a day without you on Monday. Come Wednesday, you could go. And you can stay gone.
So, Issa,
can
I ask you a question about that, please?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
As your partner, how am I supposed to, when I walk in the house and you on some old, you ain't fucking with me today type shit, how am I supposed to take that? Or if I set a date for us on Saturday and you on some old, like, motherfucker, like, I just made these reservations, or I just bought you these shoes, and now I'm out of here, boss.
Okay, let me give a little context to that. Let me give context. That whole not fucking with you thing, I promise you, it's no surprise. We've had some touch points. I've been telling you that this sink is shipping. And I've been trying to throw you an alley-oop, like, you better get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time, now I'm not getting ready to have no conversation with you. We're just gonna pack it up. We're gonna pack it up, because I'm not gonna get used to trying to train you or get you acclimated to the type of nigga you supposed to be. Now I'm gonna work with you, but I ain't working on you, bitch.
But obviously I'm not getting it, Insta. If I'm making arrangements, or I'm making reservations, or I bought stuff, I'm not getting what you putting out. I'm not understanding. I'm just saying, all right, my girl just tripping right now, and it's all love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting to the level that you taking it, or that you thinking.
Come on, you smarter than
I'm gonna go on that date with you, and I'm gonna receive all those beautiful items, right? And I'm gonna look at you in your eyes, and I'm gonna tell you, Eric, I appreciate this is a very kind gesture, right? I appreciate it, but it's still not working for me. It's still not. Like, I in my mind, I've already given you enough time. It's no more time on the clock, my boy. It's over for you. I don't want to play no more. Let's pack it up. Because in my mind, like, for real, you only have so much time where I'm going to be like, okay, he bullshit. He don't get it. You know what? He don't know no better. I'm going to take a little time with him. He ain't have his mama. He had to say he was adopted.
I just think as a man, you got to spell it out for her sometimes, Answer.
No.
Like, you got to spell it out. You can't read through the lines.
For my purpose partner, I don't have to spell shit out. For your purpose partner, you shouldn't have to spell shit out, because they should be immensely inclined to what makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad. And you know what? It's okay. You're just not the guy for the job for me. You may be awesome, amazing for someone else.
But we just don't link instantly from the jump. Like, the first time you had sex with somebody, you ain't just instantly just busting it all the way down. You had to work into that, right? So give us some time to work into that.
You know what
I'm saying?
I'm talking in there. Yeah. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. We going for the gusto. You gonna be my boyfriend. I don't know what the fuck you thought we was doing. Nigga, after this, we go together. Yeah. What you mean? We madly in love after this. What the fuck you mean? I'm done did everything. Motherfucker blew your motherfucking mind. The bitch you had before, she's nothing compared to me. Chop fucking liver. That's what I'm trying to do. When I'm tagging that, you gotta forget the bitch before me. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't even care about nothing else. I'm just trying to make sure I'm number one. I don't give a fuck. You got 17 bitches. Whatever I'm doing, I'm making sure that I'm number one. I'm the best.
Okay.
I
We
do
the
it
best.
the best. I do it the best. It don't even matter. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
All right.
Blow your motherfucking mind. Yeah. That's
Hey,
what I'm trying to
she
do.
said she said she'll work with you, but not on you, nigga.
What we waiting for? The grand finale? Nigga, give it here now. I might not be around for that. I might not even be talking to you tomorrow. Nigga, you gotta blow my motherfucking mind today. Period. So that's what I'm trying to do.
I can respect that.
I'm trying to knock a nigga screws loose day one. And then go about my business and then disappear on his ass.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the games are being
I guess
played
I'm the only
outside.
I'm the only nigga in the world that just ain't put in work the first day. I guess.
Yeah, you been playing your ass.
Yeah, you
I guess.
Tell him, hey, teacher.
Well, Ivo say you better play every game like it's your last, nigga.
Right. He talking about practice.
Man, I guess.
Nigga, this ain't no scrimmage.
I guess every nigga hit it out the park.
Practice.
Every nigga hit out the park every time. I guess.
You might not have, but at least you go try. Every game you go out there to play, you want to win, right? But you might not win every time.
Exactly. Yeah, nigga.
You still got to try to win every time, nigga. Even if you miss the mark.
Sometimes you want to hit that game winner so bad, you just come
Bluetooth.
up short sometimes, fam.
Okay.
I hate you, but at least you try.
I try.
You try.
Hey.
Yeah.
Therefore, this broadcast is brought to you by Blue Chew and Rose Sparks.
Yeah.
But those
you
days
gotta
are
hit it out the
long
park.
gone because you're doing the same thing to the same person.
Right.
No need for you. No need to switch it up here. She likes it here.
No need. Right.
She likes the whirly twirly swirl.
Something is wrong with Insta, man. Something is wrong with Insta. Just let y'all know.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, something is wrong with Insta.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm so glad I got y'all in my life and I can talk to y'all. That's why, you know what? That's why I can't be a sucker in the world full of lollipops. Niggas can't play with me. I don't play with niggas. I do a lot of different things, but playing with niggas, I do not do that.
Man. I didn't even know how to say a smooth transition. We're playing with niggas, but hey, we gonna move on. We gonna move on to sports.
Let's do it. Yeah, them niggas. I definitely don't play with them niggas.
All right. There's been a bunch of recent NBA moves, man. We're going to highlight about 3 of them real quick. So recently, Dame Lillard signed a deal to return to the Portland Trail Blazers, man. After spending 2 years with the Milwaukee Bucks and then being waived recently, he has signed a 3-year deal to return to Portland, where many people think this is his final contract. And at the end of these 3 years, he may be retiring as a Trailblazer, man. How do y'all feel about Dame going back home?
Handshake. That's just a handshake. That's a real nigga handshake. Like, thank you, Dame. You know what I'm saying? They gave, here's $40 million. We appreciate you, blood. You know what I'm saying? The move that to Milwaukee was just, hey, you getting older. We're getting you a big number off the books. But hey, we fuck with you. Thank you. That's a stand-up move from the organization of Portland. You know, he still got the crib there. He's still living there. Kids still there. You know what I'm saying? That's just a stand-up move from an organization. Just like when they gave Kobe that last $50 million, or they give, or LeBron got this $50 million. That's just like on some old thank you. So I think it's a stellar move. Even if he don't play a game, it is what it is. They done spent $40 million on bums. You know what I'm saying? Do it on a nigga that put his heart on the line every night, never made it to the playoffs, or only made it to a couple playoff games. Salute Portland, man. Real nigga shit.
He's worth it. He didn't like us no way.
So, right. With that being said, he might not play.
He's still getting paid from us. That's what I don't like about it.
That's what I was gonna say. They saying right now he should be bringing in about 72 to 73 million this season alone, because he getting paid by the Bucks and Portland, and he might not even be playing until somewhere around like March if he plays this season.
I don't even think he gonna play. I sit it out. I sit out there.
Real nigga roll call.
That's what a lot of people thinking. Shit. So it put an end to the rumors that Jason Tatum had been public about recruiting him to come to Boston, but all that is put to rest now that he signed that deal. The next big signing was Bradley Beal, who was bought out by the Phoenix Suns, and then he signed with the Clippers. How do we feel about that deal?
Paul George 2.0. He ain't gonna be on the court that much anyway. Couldn't give.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
So
I
you
asked
don't
my son
believe?
that, and he said
Mhm.
almost the same thing that Eric said. Because when you send these things that are about sports, I'm always like, Dalen, what are we talking about? Like, what's going on with this? And he was like, yeah, no. He was like, yeah, that whole Clippers thing, nah, it's a no go. So,
Only thing,
And I,
I feel like his stock just too low at this point in his
hmm
career. No one really cares for Bradley. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. I just feel like nobody's checking for Bradley Beal. Ooh, where Bradley Beal going? Nobody cares really.
right.
He was a killer in Washington. He went into that situation over in Phoenix where they should have been successful, but just didn't work out.
Done
And
fizzled out.
I,
Now, if he
I
downgrade
don't
into
really.
Ray Allen in his yesteryears, you know what I'm saying, and just spot up shoot and just run off picks and whatnot, then he might could turn into
Yeah.
somebody. He might
And
could save his
don't get me
body.
wrong, he still got
Mhm.
game, but where does he
hmm
fit? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like he need his own
Yeah.
franchise. You feel me?
and that's kind of my stance on it. Is a lot of people say that the injuries in Phoenix was more so him not wanting to accept his role as being the third option,
Mm-hmm.
and then when he was asked to come off the bench, that a lot of that was just him not wanting to be there, and that's why he was out. But if you look at the Clippers, he going into another situation where he the third option again
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
behind Harden and Kawhi. So I don't know if you just doing that for the scenery to be in LA now, because you doing the
Right.
same, basically the same role all over again. Now I would have been happy if you would have came and signed with the Bucks for the minimum, you know what I'm saying, and actually been a number 2 option here with us. But no, I agree with everybody else. I don't think it's gonna really be too much from him signing with the Clippers. Now speaking of the Bucks, everybody knows that we have been in the hunt for a point guard, and then recently we had a point guard signing, and it wasn't one of the point guards that was rumored that we was talking about. We got Cole Anthony signed to the Bucks. How y'all feeling about that signing?
I don't love it right now. I mean, unless he turned into a gang member, but I think we needed a pass first guy. And you know, like I think either you're gonna have to turn Cole Anthony or turn KPJ into pass first, and which neither one of them is that's their game. You know what I'm saying? So like, I really don't care for it right now unless again, let's AJ Green turned into this pass first point guard that can control the ball or something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we got to see how it turn out, man. So I'm not a
Yeah.
big fan.
I feel like him and KPJ are the same caliber. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You remember what I was saying? I feel like we needed just a higher
Mm-hmm.
level point guard. I feel like them two guys are just that's a lateral
Yep.
move. You know what I'm saying? They, in my opinion, both of them are kind of like backups to a bigger name.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Cole was starting down in Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
I
That's only
don't
because
know.
Jalen Suggs was hurt, though. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
Jalen
true.
Suggs is the
Well,
point guard.
Jalen Suggs are
No,
too,
he
ain't
ain't
he?
point guard. He changed.
Oh, okay.
They moved them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But
But
they did
yeah.
a lot of shuffling because they was missing one of the Wagner whatever
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
brothers
right.
down there too.
When he
Yeah.
got hurt, they was missing
Mm-hmm.
Wagner and
Banchero, yeah.
Banchero, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Cole a solid player. I just don't know what kind of value he gonna bring here. He's more pass first than KPJ is for sure. So we'll see what that looks like, man. I'm not excited about it though.
Then the Bucks put out some stories via interviews. The GM and Doc Rivers both said they're gonna be experimenting with Giannis as the starting point guard in a bunch of games moving forward, saying that since he already is bringing the ball up the court and facilitating. So I don't know if this is a piece to go with that. Like if Giannis is facilitating and you want that PG to be a scorer, but they said they definitely want to look into that this year by having more scorers on the court with Giannis and having him basically facilitate the whole offense. Doc Rivers was talking about it. They had him sideline at a Bucks Summer League game, and he was talking about that. I don't know, because I just don't rock with Doc Rivers. So anytime he got an idea, it just seemed like it ain't a good idea. But at least that's what he was saying. That's the vision right now, is that they gonna basically go into training camp with Giannis being featured as the primary ball handler. Pause.
We saw that
That
didn't
might
work.
change. That might change the game
Right.
a little bit.
That didn't
With J
work.
Kidd, when J Kidd was doing it,
Yeah, when Giannis bring the ball up, man.
he was asking Dame for it every time, any fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I think that's
I don't
also
know.
where it come from
Yeah.
too. Is he
Yeah.
always want the ball, so they
Yeah.
like, well, shit, give him the ball.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
see how it
but
turns out.
I don't love it. I don't love that idea either.
is we still got some hope because we not paying Cole a whole lot, and it's still Chris Paul and Westbrook is still sitting out there in free agency. Neither one of those two future Hall of Fame point guards have signed with a team. Also, with Dame going back to Portland, now it's even more rumors that they're going to buy out Drew Holiday, but I don't know if they're going to buy him out now because they already bought out Ayton, and they paying his salary while he with the Lakers. So you never know if Drew gonna get bought out. He might end up playing with the point guard that he was traded for in the future. They might have both of them.
They saved a lot of money with paying Dame only $13 a year.
Fly, we was talking about this. Fly, Westbrook will be good too, bro. For us,
I think, especially compared to now that I know we got Cole, I would have definitely
Westbrook would be good. I mean, he locked down D. Even he's still D's still a dog. And he kind of, he ain't necessarily shoot first Westbrook no more. You know what I'm saying? So he, and the Denver Westbrook will be good for Milwaukee. I think that would be a perfect pickup.
And I like Westbrook now that he switched to kind of like that triple-double mentality. I want to get 10 assists a game. I want to get the rebound. He ain't looking like you said. He ain't looking to just score like he was initially in OKC that ran Kevin Durant out of there when he was the shoot first point guard. So now he is trying to stat pack in a sense, but in a sense that's helping the team if you are doing all of those things. So I would have definitely took him over Cole Anthony, but like we said, we'll see where it goes from there. Now, real quick, I don't got a lot on this topic. Anybody been watching any summer league games? Anything stood out?
No, I haven't been watching.
I seen Cooper Flag put up some shots, and he had a bad first game, good second game. I ain't really watched any. I didn't see no.
They sat him after that, so you kind of
Bronny had a good. Bronny had a really good.
Bronny had a few
games. I didn't really see.
He need him.
I was just about to say that was much needed for Bronny to get out there and put up double digits every game.
I didn't see nobody
at this point, you got to start showing it now, right?
It's crazy. I watch it every night too, but nothing jump out at me.
Yeah, it just kind of be like background stuff when I turn it on.
G-ball, bro. They just out there. Like if you wasn't one of them lottery pick niggas who already own the team, you really don't even see the ball like that. Them other cats, literally one pass. And
I watch Man every time Man on TV. I watch him and see if he turned into, he turned the corner, man. But I don't think he ain't really been having great games. But other than that, just because he's from the city.
Who's the draft pick for New Orleans? Derek
Queen.
What's his name? Derek Queen got injured.
He out.
Yeah, they saying he might be out 12 weeks.
Yeah, that was my surprise pick. That was my surprise pick when we talked about the draft.
That was a lot of people had him being a key piece to that Pelicans team.
He really wasn't looking good, bro. In summer league, he didn't really look good though, bro. He didn't really look like.
At least it happened now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll still be like right at the beginning of the season. Almost.
But for Pelican fans,
and I'm kind of
hurt, dog.
I'm rooting for the Pelicans low key this year, man. I had Jordan Poole and Looney together again. The Milwaukee connection, man. I know that they might not be great, but I want them to do good, man. They still represent the crib.
But to see your draft pick get hurt again, it's just like, damn,
that's all bad.
That's a black eye to the organization, man.
Especially when your foundation, your superstar barely play.
But it's only the other thing. It's only 3 months. He'll be back. What is it? July, August, September, October.
It's more pressure
at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it's more pressure on Zion. That he got to show up. Like he the face of their team, and he like he an afterthought. Nobody even think of him when they talking about top players. None of that because he barely on the court.
Yeah.
Now, still kind of staying in the NBA. Former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal has threatened to punch RG3 in the face. Now, this comes from RG3 reposting a racist image of Angel Reese shortly after she was announced as one of the cover athletes for the new NBA 2K26 video game. Somebody on Twitter redid the cover and had like a monkey image, but basically some out of line, stuff. And then he retweeted it, but he tried to connect it to a basketball take. And a lot of people saw right through that and was like, nah, we not having that. You're not finna post this image of this black woman as a monkey and try to get away like it's some cool, it's just being funny, this and that. Shaq saw that and basically said out flat, do some shit like this again and I'm gonna punch you in your face. Shaq said he has been one of the mentors, right? One of
Yeah.
the mentors for Angel Reese since she's been at LSU, and he has been in contact with her and has said that he personally asked her not to respond and not to even add nothing to it. That he got it, and other people in the athletic, in the sports community got it. Mark Henry, former wrestler in the WWE, came out and said the exact same thing, that he ready to put hands on RG3 for the way that he handling Angel Reese and the way that he demeans black women. What's y'all takes on that?
So I think more so. I think it's more so his history of the way he treat black women, and people just like, hey man, you bullshitting now. Like, I don't think his post about the Angel Reese thing was bad. I just think him retweeting the picture was bad. You feel what I'm saying? The picture after he retweeted it, millions of people got it. You know what I'm saying? Make your statement about it. His statement was fine to me, in my opinion. The beginning of it, but then he kind of like went into some stuff where it was like Angel Reese kind of hurt his feelings type shit. Like, man, leave that shit out of here. Like, whatever. But as far as like retweeting the picture, the offensive picture, he shouldn't have done that. And
does he have his finger at Reebok at all? I thought I heard
Shaq?
RG3.
I don't think he could. Shaq still locked in at Reebok.
You know, she got a Reebok.
I think Shaq and Iverson have kind of taken over kind of Reebok.
Okay, because she just released her Angel Reese 1. I just saw on Reebok, so that's pretty big for her. For sure.
I think the issue that everyone takes with that is that how he handles black women, and then you're married to a white woman. I think that is the real thing. Because it's almost like you really, and I think it's difficult for some black men if they don't really know who they are and they get with white women because they don't really know how to navigate that, right? You shouldn't have to, because it's almost you put into a space where he's painted as if he has to choose. There's no way in the world that you're going to keep approaching black women this way and then make a statement like, ooh, this is my tall glass of milk. Anytime he refers to his white wife, it's always something about some superiority or like how she's so much better and how milk just goes down so easy. It's always something in the proximity of how him just being exactly. So I think the whole thing about it, and I'm so glad for the black men speaking up, because one thing about us, we're gonna rally around each other anyway. Like, you violate a black woman, the black women, we gonna assimilate like some fucking Avengers immediately. Like, you out of pocket, because we are so used to having to defend ourselves. So I think this is so good for, like, not just for men for her to have relationships with men, but for them to really show up and really speak up. It's you know what I'm saying? People can love you and care for you, but be very quiet when it comes to defending you. And I think, especially in this celebratory world of Hollywood and celebrities and all that shit, like, people are very calculated in what they attach themselves to when they are defending each other. And we know that from watching the Diddy case, of how all the celebrity friends that he had, and how no one has made pretty much a statement besides what maybe Ray J done said something, a few other niggas done said something, but nobody really has said anything. So I think I'm just really glad that it's black men talking to black men about their bad behavior. That's really what I'm happy about. Like, that bullshit that he said, like, it's certain niggas you don't even give a fuck about what they say. Like, nigga, this shit is coming from you. You go with Miley Cyrus, nigga. Like, nobody's paying attention to you. Like, nothing you say to me can even hurt my feelings because it's you. But just for the mere fact that you think that you can say this shit and say it aloud to me while you fucking on a white bitch, yeah. Because if I say something to you, it's really gonna hurt your feelings. So get your people. This is another man. Y'all in the sports world, talk to him. She shouldn't have to. She shouldn't even have to speak up for herself. She shouldn't even have to defend herself. She shouldn't have to defend her work ethic.
Make me try to bully these black girls, man.
None of that. And I'm just glad that Shaq just said exactly that. Say that, do that shit again, and I'm gonna punch you right in your motherfucking face. Just so you know, this shit is past words. We're past words. You keep saying shit about her, derogatory statements, then it's up, nigga. Like, we really gonna, like, if this is what you want this type of back and forth, then have it with me. Because it's given he wants some attention from her too. This isn't the first time that he said some disparaging shit about Angel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you want her to do? Like, you want to argue with her? You bitch ass nigga. Like, real men don't even look for chances to have a back and forth or a disagreement with a woman. And he's doing that. So I'm just happy that the fellas showed up and they showed up how they did. And they said, nigga, hey, pump your brakes and get off the gas because you're doing too much.
And then quiet as kept, she having a great second year in the WNBA. Like, she actually the game is coming together. She doing what she need to do. So, more power to her. And she was an All-Star. So speaking of All-Star, the WNBA All-Star game was last night. Did anybody get a chance to check any of that out?
Unfortunately, I'm a big WNBA fan, but I did not watch it, bro. so
I didn't see
man,
it.
Well,
I didn't even know it was last night.
But I ended up seeing
real
a streaming situation from two ladies. I believe, I can't think of the team that they are on. They have like this weird color hair, and they were doing like a 72-hour streaming. And what I gathered from that is they're All-Star. Like, you were able to see, like, normally we can't see what happens at All-Star games, but they streamed it for 72 hours. And let me say, those women, WNBA women, oh, they lit. They was lit. They was partying. They was driving a boat. They was drinking Crown Royal straight out the bottle. They was acting like some real niggas. Yes, they were having a ball.
Man.
And those two women, I can't think of, they got a podcast. It's called, I can't think of what it's called. That's shame on me. But
we got to check them out.
Yeah, they had the 72-hour streaming event, and you were able to see what the fuck was happening. It was going down.
It's crazy though. But what I will say is that it is like in the WNBA, like a lot of people have been disrespecting Caitlin Clark too.
Yeah.
And I know Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark kind of hate each other. And it's just
they really don't.
They don't.
I was gonna say, it's just sports.
They've been
they don't
pit
really
against each other.
Yeah.
They've been pit against each other.
It's some cold girls in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
sure.
I had to compare, I would say Caitlin Clark is like Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like Angel Reese is up and coming. I think the best player in the league is Nafisha Collier. Girl, I think she the coldest person in the league. I think Asia Wilson is kind of starting to fall off a little bit. I don't know if she's getting older, but it's some really dope talents in WNBA. And
man, Asia Wilson still like the MVP caliber, man. She ain't fell off none.
Collier,
Collier is good, but Asia Wilson, she ain't fell off though.
Pastor, bro. Tell you.
Asia's still that nigga, man. Stop playing.
Yeah, bro.
She ain't. I'm telling you, bro.
They can both be. Collier is good, but they don't mean Asia
I'm
telling you,
Collier it will beat her.
I don't know. I might be with Eric because I'm gonna tell you the truth. When women get into relationships, when it comes to like our professional, like our career, sometimes, like in all honesty, like we begin to like become a little comfortable with how things are. So when Eric probably is saying, when Eric is probably saying she fell off, it's like, I just know that when we get attached to something,
be playing Bam. What you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but that's her nigga. That's her nigga.
Her man is Bam.
But Bam played a role. You see how Bam take the sideline, like when she came out,
because they both are stars.
Like, this ain't about her. This about her. It ain't about me.
They both are stars. They both are stars. And when you have a relationship like that with two power forces, they both gonna have to do it at times. They both gonna have to fall back and fall to the wayside. You understand what I'm saying? And for me, in being in a relationship, I love it when the person that I'm attached to is winning. I'm the biggest fan, cheering the loudest. You know what I mean? So, because a win for you is a win for me. I didn't have to go on the court, grab the ball, dunk that motherfucker, none of that shit. Hey, I'm so happy we won. Look at us. We is motherfucking popping.
There's studies that show when your partner backs you 110%, life is easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
your partner back you 110%. Is your life easy?
Yeah, it's easier.
Since you the one who said it, is your life easier?
No, life is not easy. But I was reading, I was on Instagram and I just saw like it was a lady. I think they were like got a relationship podcast, and they were just like, when your partner backs you, like say for instance your endeavors, whether you're a rapper or whether you say I was a rapper, right? And my wife back there is ad-libbing me and saying, you get it boy, get it. You know what I'm saying? Like she really supported me. It makes me not worry about all the little small things and just worry about my career or worry about my entrepreneur endeavors or worry about my career. You know what I'm saying? So that's really key. And I just thought about that when about Bam and Asia.
To have your purpose partner. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's very important to have your purpose partner. If you have partners, what purpose do they serve? And that's why that shit is so hella important.
It takes time, Issa. I can't be I don't know. I ain't meet my purpose partner on the first night and knew it was my purpose partner. You know what I'm saying?
No. No. We're older now. So our vetting process is completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like our vetting process is completely different. You know what I mean? But and I don't expect for everybody to get it right on the first try, right? Rarely does that ever happen but it happens because we don't really know ourselves. That's really what it comes from. We don't really know what we want from somebody else. We just still getting acclimated with who we are. You know what I mean? For real, as far as like that's why that whole thing is growing together. For real. When you marry young and you know what I mean? Like, love, you know this, like y'all have quintessentially grown together. Like you gotta really find a motherfucker who's really willing to go through those growth spurts, the unknown shit with your ass. And sometimes the nigga that you was in 1992 and 2002 is two completely different niggas. And the nigga that's in 2002, I don't like that nigga no more. And he poor. This nigga poor, and I don't like poor niggas. So we done with that. We just broke up.
But that person have a lot of viewpoints though, Issa. So like Hot Boy Ronald Eric and Mary Eric got a lot of viewpoints that know how to read the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, I got a lot of insight. I lived a little life a little bit. You feel me?
Yes. Yeah. And you know how to navigate love now. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, you know, people we are quick to quit on each other. You know, we just quit. And me too. I'm speaking for myself. You know, I quit on your ass. I will quit on you. I quit a job. I will quit on your ass. Like I'm purposefully curating a peaceful environment, right? And I want to look as youthful as I possibly can for the rest of my life. So for me, it's all about self-preservation, right? And you're not getting ready to make me struggle, make me think too hard, make me sweat, make me overexert myself, I'm not getting ready to be doing too many different things, right? That are outside of myself, right? Do I understand in a relationship? Relationships are about servitude, and I come to serve. I'm a loyal servant, but I already made up my mind of how much I'm willing to serve this relationship, how much I'm willing to give, how much I'm willing to take, and that's it. So once the cup is spilleth over, you know, the party is over. But I love that. I love that for you, Eric. I love that for what's her name, Asia. I love that for Asia. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit for Cash Down. I love that for anybody who got a partner and somebody who is rallying them on. You know what I'm saying? And because we don't see that often in our community as far as men are concerned, we clap for that. We clap for that because niggas, y'all be so egotistical, right? Like the nigga don't want to take the picture. You know what I'm saying? The nigga want to be in the picture. So like we celebrate men now that are okay with taking the picture without being in the motherfucking. But what the fuck you want to say, James? Get your face back from the camera.
Nothing. You saying it all, damn it.
Okay.
Right.
We work so well together.
Back to sports.
Look, we work so well together.
real quick. We finna run through the All-Star real quick. Team Collier beat Team Clark.
Oh, we still talking about that?
Right. 151 to 130. We went off on the Bam relationship.
That was Eric's fault, low key. Eric, that's your fault, Eric.
I turned her up. You turned up Issa. Were you cooking with Issa?
You kept turning her up.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Team Collier won 151 to 130. Caitlin Clark didn't play due to injuries. Nafisha Collier had 36 points of that 151 points. It was a lot of points scored. But Skylar Diggins kind of stole the show by being the first WNBA player to ever have a triple-double in an All-Star game. Now, moving on, Shannon Sharp finally settled his lawsuit. He had the lawsuit being accused of sexually assaulting the 20-year-old girl during their relationship, the girl from the OnlyFans. Statement was put out by our lawyer basically saying, let me make sure I got it. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. So they didn't get no details of what happened. It was just dismissed.
How many M's she get?
A lot of people think, right, That's what I'm saying. They didn't release none of that, but that's what a lot of people think.
Yeah,
They agreed to something outside of court, and he paid her. They don't think she just dropped it without nothing. And based on the statement, if you suing somebody and your lawyer is the one that make the statement, like, oh yeah, we agreed to terms and it was satisfactory, that meant some bread
Yeah,
exchange.
I feel like kind of skating through this free. Like, dog, I mean, he off ESPN, and he still be on the nightcap and still be doing the shay and all that, and he ain't really getting no negative press. Like, I know he lost a lot of
that's
deals,
because
right?
he owned Nightcap and Club Shay Shay. So that's his thing. Like, he couldn't get fired from neither of those.
So I don't really see people beating him up.
But
like,
you think he would have kept a low
profile?
I thought
he kept a low profile. Did he lose any deals? I'm sure he had sponsorship deals in the making, and he probably lost them. But like, I would have thought he would people be backing out of the Club Shay Shay and the Nightcap, after all of this foolishness. But he's still going strong, man.
Nah, he's still.
It's like the Diddy shit. He just freaky. You know what I'm saying? He talk a little crazy every now and then, drink a little yak, and
he
smoke
ain't
a black
learned.
and mild, and get.
He ain't learned.
And speaking of Diddy, still ain't got sentenced yet.
No, he sure ain't.
He still ain't got sentenced.
This is some bullshit.
Diddy just sitting in jail.
This is some bullshit. This whole thing is some
still
bullshit.
in the detention center, right, Hayes?
Yeah, in a detention center.
He's still wherever he is. The nigga there.
Hey, look, I looked it up. I was like, oh, this is a jail.
You looked it up?
Yeah, I looked it up. It's a prison.
That nigga's still there, dog. I know he waiting to get the word. But before we close out sports, now this next topic, and it's a big topic, and we don't got the time to go through all the players, but Bleacher Report released their list of the top 100 NBA players of all time. The highlight of the list is their top 5, which was still very subjective according to a lot of people. Jordan was listed number 1, LeBron James number 2, Kareem number 3, Magic Johnson number 4, and Bill Russell number 5. Some other significant people on that list: Steph Curry was 10th, Kobe Bryant was 11th, Kevin Durant was 13th, and hometown hero Giannis was 24th. Now, this is an all-time list, not a current season, but a lot of people ridiculed this list. A lot of people hated that Bill Russell was in that top 5. The whole Kobe being 11th, people was like, you can't name 10 players better than Kobe all time. So any feedback y'all got on that list?
I'm with the Kobe 11 thing. Absolutely. I am flabbergasted that Kobe was 11 and not in the top 5. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Top 5. He top 5.
I mean, I'm okay with Jordan and LeBron because all that shit is debatable, but Kobe should definitely been top 5.
This is like Family Feud. Yeah. We need to know who took the poll type shit. Like who was the people that they surveyed?
No, they just do the reporters in their basketball department. So it wasn't. They didn't even take a poll. They came together and made their own. It's a criteria that they posted. I ain't want to go through all them details, but they basically said this is our criteria. We gonna sit and we gonna just make this list. But it had a lot of people.
At 24 at this stage of his career, man, shows that he's.
Was he over Tim Duncan? Was Tim Duncan higher than Giannis?
Tim Duncan was higher than Giannis. Okay. Yep. When I had to scroll through to find Giannis intentionally, I was like, man, let me find him.
Because we knew he
24. Yeah, I wasn't mad at it.
Like Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, he had to.
You know what? But it don't even matter.
Because I think
that Kobe at 11, we could just
y'all like KD at 13.
I think. See, in me, I feel like KD should have been higher than that, but
like
I don't know,
like 12 and lower.
I think he should have been in that top 12, top 10 somewhere. But I know they looked at rings at some point, and when you got somebody like Bill Russell that got like 10 or 11 championships, it's like they had to put him somewhere. But a lot of people think that top 5 was crazy. People said Wilt was better than Bill. Wilt should have been in there if Bill made the top 5. Some people said, like y'all said, Kobe should have been that 5th spot. Kareem was 3. Now remember, he held the scoring title for all these years until Brown recently broke it, and he got championships. 4 is Magic. So it was hard to argue Magic too.
You can't argue. You can't argue with that.
I don't know if rings should even be in the group chat. The rings. I mean, I guess the rings could be a factor, but if you ain't get them bitches by yourself,
there you go. The rings is a team accomplishment, but they always use them in individual rankings. Yeah. So it's kind of tricky.
Because at the end of the day, the niggas who we mention in the rings with are the niggas who earned, essentially were the niggas that really kind of earned the rings. Like if it wasn't for Kobe, nigga, y'all wouldn't be nowhere in
Mhm.
contention or
Fair
Bone
play.
or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you have to.
And then,
The majority of the ring goes on their backs. You feel me? So
but
you
then
have
that's
to, you
what
have to count.
solidified, like you said, and I agree with that, Hayes. But that's what solidified Bill Russell. Because if you say that, then he got double-digit rings. So you
Yeah.
gotta have him somewhere.
That mean that if
Up
Magic
there.
on there, that mean Worthy got to be somewhere coming up. Then that mean all them Laker niggas got to be in there somewhere.
But Hayes is saying that Magic put more of the team on his back than Worthy. But I agree.
I disagree.
If you talking
Worthy
rings,
was big
you
game
gotta.
James. Worthy had a lot to do with them chips, bro.
You think more than
No,
Magic?
not more than Magic, but I'm just saying he had a lot. He had Pippen,
No,
a
I feel
Pippen
like
type
he
load.
he
had
played
a Pippen type load.
right. And Pippen and I forgot where Pippen was, but Pippen ain't in that top 10 either. But that goes to
I don't
that.
think
They
that'd be
didn't-
top
my
10
face
though.
yesterday.
But
them sidekick niggas didn't get that love. If you want the
No.
main nigga,
James
they
is
ain't no none of them no
hey,
love.
listen,
So Drake,
Hayes is terrorized over there. I'm looking at his motherfucking face. He was like, oh. He was like-
Eric just be making too many different points, man. Go ahead, Jay.
Well, I'm leaving sports,
Hey,
so if
hey,
it's
hey,
another
hey,
point
hey,
if
this
it's
is
another
valid.
point with
This is
this,
valid
go on and
shit,
get it
bro.
off.
valid.
Eric.
Tell me where I'm wrong. Hayes, talk to me. That's what we're here to do. Talk.
No. Well, my point was, Insta said something about the rings, right? And I said, okay, the niggas who gets ranked higher is because they got the rings as a team, right, with their team, but them niggas put it on their backs. Magic put it on his back. If it wasn't for Magic, it wouldn't be a Worthy like that. You feel what I'm saying? He was getting Worthy his buckets, nigga. So Worthy may be in the top 100. I don't know. Is he?
Hayes, you forgot about the
he.
yeah, the
You know what I'm saying? He. What the point
That
was,
nigga with the
okay, James Worthy was good. But where do you think he gonna be? Where do you think he gonna be ranked? Where is he ranked in the top 100?
Hold up, bro, y'all gonna make me look it
99?
up. Let's see if he
I'm
even
just
made
saying
it.
when
I
you
don't know
said
if he made
that
it.
it's the majority of the niggas got the weight on their shoulders, right? And I don't think out of these big name ring getting motherfuckers, Magic didn't have the boatload on his Laker team.
Magic had a
Have
squad.
that's what I'm saying. He didn't have the boatload of the
Jordan had
weight
a
on his
squad.
shoulders like the Jordans did, like the LeBrons did, like the Kobe's did. Magic had
I
more.
don't know,
Magic
E.
had a load with him. A load.
Okay,
Bro,
so take out Magic and just let Byron Scott be your point guard. Y'all winning all the
Okay, you
rings?
saying Byron Scott? You didn't say Worthy. You didn't say Kareem. You didn't say.
I'm saying if Magic wasn't there, put Byron Scott in there in his place. So you just saying because Magic had a squad, Magic, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just automatically
They
gonna
would be
win.
in the conversation if you remove Jordan from that. Jordan team wouldn't be in the conversation.
Right, same thing.
But Magic's teams would, in my opinion. If you remove LeBron, LeBron's teams wouldn't be in them conversations.
Be realistic.
That is realistic. That's a great realistic. Lakers were strapped, bro.
Yeah, they was, but the thing that Hayes is saying, and I agree with, it's hard to put Worthy on the same plane as Magic.
Not
in a sense.
Once
like,
did I say that? Not once did I say that.
But that's how it kind of come off, like you saying like Worthy is like kind of close to Magic.
No, all I'm saying is that
far.
when he said that the majority of the load came from Magic, right? Is that what you said, James?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, and then I'm saying he did not take the majority of that load. The Worthies, the big game James was there, like Pippen, like. And did I not say that?
So in those championships, right? If you ask any nigga on the street about the Lakers championships when Magic was there, they gonna say Worthy got them that championship.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying he was closer than any other people. All these other ring getting niggas that I said, he had more of a strap team than them niggas did. Is all I'm saying. Kareem, niggas, the Skyhook nigga, Worthy, nigga, Byron Scott, the motherfucking all them people.
Remember, Kareem was hurt in the finals. Magic started at center.
I'm just saying,
and he
you just talking about the finals, Jay. Not talking about the whole team.
Well, I'm
talking about college when he played center. What about college when he played center?
Talking about college? We talking about the Lakers, dog. Look,
I'm saying he took the team on his back, nigga. That's what he do.
Said I'm making too many points. You niggas start talking about college.
But I'm talking about taking a team on his back and he won the chip with the team.
Somebody here answer to try to see like this nigga start talking about college, nigga. Huh? And prerequisites, nigga?
I'm talking about my original point of putting the team on his back.
About
He was doing that shit in college. We did it in the NBA too, nigga.
All right,
All
James.
them niggas, them top 5 niggas.
All right, James. All right, Shane.
Thank you.
Don't get him piped up.
Yeah, he get piped up. And it's only with me. He get piped up with me, bro. This is it, man.
You be saying
it's
crazy
all right,
stuff,
James.
bro.
It's all right, man.
All right, so now we gonna bring
low. We gonna look this up. We gonna ask Mac. Ask our resident. We say this for the resident sports analyst, nigga.
I'm not saying he wasn't cold, but he wasn't Magic. Beat it.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Jay.
All right, we're going to bring the pod to the crib for a little bit. As y'all know, we are a Milwaukee-based pod. There's been a lot of Milwaukee news within the past week or so, past week to 2 weeks. First, we're going to start off with the father who left his son during a kidnapping, and it was caught on camera. So I found everybody kind of has seen this because it's become national news, but I give a little bit of the background to the situation. A white Jeep SUV pulled up near North 61st Street, and they abducted a 7-year-old boy. During the time of this happening, 2 people exited this Jeep. One person went after the dad because the dad's car was pulling in at the same time. One went after the dad. The dad went into the house, closed the door behind him, never returned. The other masked man went and grabbed the 7-year-old boy, put him in the car. The other person went back, got in as the driver, and they exited. It's been a lot of talk going on about was the dad in the right or the wrong for the situation. It's also been talk that initially this hit was set up to rob the mom. Recently, they found that the mom is drug related and got a lot of connections to the street and things going on. Dad came out and put out a statement saying that he thought the people were there to rob him and that he didn't in his head picture anything happening to his son once he made it into the home. It was tough seeing that, the surveillance footage of that. And I watched it a couple times to just try to understand. But I lead off in saying, and I know y'all probably agree, in a situation like that, you just gonna have to get me. You're gonna have to rob me. You're gonna have to do what you can with me. But I can't see myself leaving any of my kids outside and me being closed off somewhere with one of mine, one of the little loves being outside. I ain't saying I'm the biggest, toughest, strongest, this and that, but I'm not leaving none of mine outside in that situation. Whether I be here to say the story afterwards, but that's just me.
And then, and then Jay, why you ain't getting your whip and go chase them niggas down right away immediately?
That too.
Out in the yard, like, what the fuck? No, nigga, go find this car. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. And then it was also reported that the Amber Alert didn't go out immediately either. That the family took their time contacting the they took their time contacting the police, which led to people thinking that this was a setup and had other ties, because usually, and then there was some people kind of arguing back and forth that a certain criteria has got to be made before the Amber Alert can go out. But in this case, it's no questions when you call the police. You saw it happen. Mm-hmm. You know it was an abduction. Like usually they say you got to wait a little bit of time because the kid might be lost. They might make their way back. But in this, you saw it happen. You know what happened. That should have been an immediate call and this and that. But it wasn't. It was some hours that went through before this Amber Alert happened. And they said that the mom and the dad wasn't complying with the police when they did show up to the scene, and mom kind of walked off, and they said that impeded the situation too, which also kind of made mom look kind of questionable in the situation. Yeah. EU was about to say
something that they got a 14-year-old son where the mama was flaunting all this money on FaceTime or whatever, and they said the 14-year-old son set it up. Where like it was over $100,000 worth of jewelry that they wanted to rob the mom with because she was having money or what have you, and they wanted to rob the mom. They was looking for the mom, and the son and the dad was there, so they end up where you at? They, get out of my way. You know what I'm saying? They were sweating him, so he hit it or what have you, and so then I guess that's why. Or this is all alleged too, because I've read this on I don't want to blame nobody, accuse anything or anybody of anything, but I guess the 14-year-old was also getting questioned or whatever, why to get set the mama up, right? So it's crazy. Who knows why? But I don't know. Like thinking about it, if it was me in the middle of in the heat of the moment, guns drawn at me, you know what I'm saying? like, I don't know where my son is. The son was riding the bike, right, on the street, it looked like, right? So it's like, do you instantly just run for your life, or you look to see where your son at? Is your son down the street at his friend's house? Who knows, right? So I don't want to judge the man for him just running.
What?
He knew his son was
If you watch the video, if you watch the video, the son is right in front of the house when it's happening. He wasn't like down the block, like they both in front of the house.
But when guns drawn on you, what are you thinking about? You looking down the barrel. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Eric, you're not leaving your kids. I get because I'm a Capricorn like you. We try to be diplomatic, right? And we try to be super fair, right?
You're a Capricorn?
Like,
Capricorn.
I am. And like you said, you don't want to judge him, because just like you, I'm like, well, you really don't know. Like, when guns are drawn, whatever. And my daughter was like, Mama, you wouldn't have even left us. And that's so true. Right. The whole objective is I'm probably trying to fend them away, fight them off, and telling my babies, like, go in the house, lock the door, go get, do something else. But my thought process is never to just, to do anything and not know exactly what's happening with you. Period. My whole objective is to protect you. You understand what I'm saying? So I get what that dad trying to say, but really what this is, it's an old wives' tale. This is what it looks like when the chickens come home to roost. Like, when you doing certain shit and you playing in certain spaces and you doing certain things, then this is what happens. And we can't always choose our karma. I'm not saying, I don't know from what the streets are saying. The mama was in the drugs. She was a scammer, whatever. The dad had his things going on, and at the end of the day, it's just really unfortunate that they forfeited the safety of that baby. And now he's intertwined in the system, and he didn't do any of this. He was just really doing what kids were supposed to be doing, enjoying a nice day during summertime. And you fuck niggas, the original fuck niggas that I'm related to, and the other fuck niggas who's trying to come and throw me into the motherfucking melee. You feel what I'm saying? This baby shouldn't have nothing to do with this at all. And then the 14-year-old kid, if that is true, like, it's just a lot going on. And when people try to do so much trying to chase an almighty dollar and on the front end, but don't realize they're going to have to end up parting with them same dollars on the back end. Now, look at you. Your parental guidance is coming to question. Now everybody know now you was all across the internet flossing all this money as if you a hard-working woman. Now we know you Joanne the scammer. All your transgressions are out in the world for everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? Now we know your nigga a bitch-ass nigga. Now we know we can run up on y'all a few more times. Because ain't shit gonna happen. This bitch-ass nigga gonna run. So, and I feel like when they took the baby, they just was like, damn, ain't nobody even come back for the little nigga. Let's get him back. Fuck it. Because they don't even care.
Yeah, so like the update, he was found the very next day and taken into questions and then handed over to Child Protective Services. But they questioned it. They didn't release the whole interview with the little boy, with the 7-year-old. But the thing that they did put out was that he did feel like, he was comfortable. He was safe at where he was. Nothing happened to him while he was there. He said he did hear the kidnapper talking to his mom on speakerphone, and he heard his mom saying that she was going to come pick him up, which made him feel kind of, happy that she was coming. But he said it didn't get till like hours later, when his mom didn't come, was when he first started to be worried and cried a little bit. So he is safe now and was in protective custody as the stories that was released. But yeah, it's an unfortunate situation.
Gonna change that baby whole life.
I just hope he don't got no trauma.
Yeah.
That's just my prayer, that he doesn't have any, no long-term trauma from this, man, and maybe it'll be one of those things where, he just, I don't know, the older he gets, the more it goes into the back of his mind. You feel what I'm saying?
They failed him.
Yeah, that was trash, man. And like Issa say, man, you live by it, you die by it. So like, it's all, no matter what you do, you in the game, whatever, doing illegal shit, it's always gonna catch up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate that it had to happen this way. But thankfully the baby is fine, That was our main concern.
And so one of the kidnappers has been arrested too, and I think they just did the sentencing, but I don't have the details for it. The dad was online going back and forth with a lot of people and trying to justify things. He did say that He felt his son did exactly what he taught him to do in a case of emergency, which was run and try to find safety. But it was an overwhelming amount of people that was shooting that down, basically saying, no, you should have been there. And I think that's the overall consensus of things. But so thoughts and prayers to that young man and that family. And, like Hayes said, hopefully he can grow from this and move on from this. Because this definitely is a traumatic situation. Some more Milwaukee news that isn't the best of news is last week it was a deadly shooting outside of an event that left 2 people killed. One of those 2 people was Antoine Hogan's, better known as OG Tweezy. For those that don't know, Tweezy was a young Twine. For those that don't know, he's a former rapper, a club promoter, a business owner, a father, and many will call a community activist. Has been taking a positive stance throughout the community for several things. From the details that was released, he wasn't the intended target. It was just a situation jumped off from what a lot of people said. He was trying to defuse the situation when it happened. And he lost his life. Milwaukee as a community, especially if you part of that in that club industry, the nightlife industry, a lot of people was hurting from that. Not even just that, because like I said, he did have a positive impact on the community. A lot of people is hurting and reeling from the situation. He has a hookah store too. A lot of people came to show their respect. They went live there. They spent money there. I heard people saying the goal was to buy out all of his inventory so that his kids will have that. And so it was a lot of people leaving flowers, the teddy bears, the signs, the bottles, all that. It was a tough situation. So I definitely want to say thoughts and prayers to Tweezy and his family. E's brother, Reggie Brown, had, man, Reg almost had me tear up when, did you see your brother post, E?
I did.
But that, like, cause he had a real tight, history and background with him. And when he posted that, and it wasn't just him, a lot of people was like emotional about that.
Cause ball. You know what I'm saying? Like people that's really in the industry that, that just ain't local. He just, everybody know him as being just a real cool guy. Maybe a little animated at times, but at the end of the day, it was all love for Milwaukee. He loved his city, man. He loved his people. Super Bucks fan. And, supporting all the young artists, all the, he just was all, that's what he was about, man. And it's so unfortunate that he had to go out this way. Especially for some beef that wasn't even his. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just out there politicking and ended up, losing his life behind it. But prayers to his family, to his kids, man, and prayers to the city.
It's very unfortunate.
And let me say one last thing too. Like with him being so popular, and even us, like we know a lot of people, right? So, we know hood niggas, we know niggas that's doctors, and all the, we just know a bunch of people from all different walks of life, right? And so the way he went out was so tragic, because at the end of the day, that could be any one of us chopping it up with one of our hood niggas who got beef with another nigga who been laying on the club waiting on this nigga to come out or whatever. And you just happen to be right there talking to him, just showing love and, catching up real quick, and you get gunned down for being in some beef with another nigga. But like, it's so unfortunate that happened to him like that, you know what I'm saying? And it just, honestly, it's fucked up, it's fucked up, and he could have, that could have happened anywhere.
So again, thoughts and prayers again, OG Tweezy and his family, and thoughts and prayers for anybody who may be mourning the loss. I want to do one last.
Who's the other guy who passed away? Do we know the name of the other guy who passed away? No.
I don't know the other dude's name.
Oh, okay.
You know the name?
I don't know him, but I saw.
Yeah, rest in peace to him
they
too.
Died. He died at the hospital.
Okay, rest in peace to him too.
Yep, thoughts and prayers to him and his family as well. Another thoughts and prayers to the family of Sanaa Davis, a young lady that lost her life in a car accident about a week or so ago. I used to work with her mom, and I had a chance to meet Sanaa and be around her a few times. She is a very positive young lady, big personality. Hayes, you met Sanaa before, right?
Yeah, for
through
sure.
MCP. So I do want to say thoughts and prayers to her and her family as well. I hate to see anybody, leave at such a young age. So I do want to say that. Now, before we close out, final topic. little light, well, light for us, but might not be light for the people we're talking about. Recently, a CEO was caught cheating at a Coldplay concert. His name is Andy Byron. He was the CEO of an AI company called Astronomer. This company is worth $1.3 billion. He was at the Coldplay concert with his head of HR booed up, like hugging her from behind, and they put the kiss cam on him. When they put the kiss cam on him, she immediately covered her face. He tried to duck down and basically fell down behind her, trying to hide. It got to the point that the lead singer, Chris Martin of Coldplay, even said on the microphone and said either they're having an affair or they some very shy people. Comes out that he was having an affair. This moment was captured all over the internet. He recently resigned as of this morning from the company. He's worth somewhere between 50 and $70 million. They said his wife like already changed her last name on her Facebook account. Craziness. Wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person. There's been a lot of debates on the work wife rules online on Twitter after this situation happened. Is you supposed to be out public with the work with the work wife?
The work
if
action.
so, yeah, is a concert safe? A lot of people was like, yes, a lot of people is random that they got caught on the kiss cam, but man, it's been a big fallout, man. Before we wrap up, man, what's the rules of the game with the work wife or the work husband, man? And
that's where it's supposed to stay.
Y'all eat lunch together.
Yep.
That's all y'all supposed to do.
Listen,
That's it.
yeah, work. That ain't your real wife, my nigga. Like
For real.
you gotta just eat lunch
Right.
and just act like that's your wife at the job, nigga.
Yeah.
Like you can't be out in public. That's talking about
that was silliness.
it's thousands of people.
Low key,
in
he
there.
thought it was safe.
Thousands
He
of
thought it
people
was
at a
safe, bro.
concert. You think
Yeah,
you
he
was
thought it
safe
was safe.
in a
They
skybox?
had a
though?
suite
Chill
for
out,
their
bro.
job. Their company probably did the suite, but he just lost a little bit. He got feeling this little groove, and then
He
just grabbed his little
messy.
dip up, and
Messy. Loose.
They could have just danced it off, like, hey,
and then they
Hell
started
no.
turn
Not when you
around.
hugging her behind like she,
He made it
like
worse,
y'all
bro.
pay
He was
bills
like,
together.
damn,
No,
man, just be
he
a
was
player,
holding
Coldplay.
her like he done dry her tears before. He was hugging her
Yep.
like they pay bills together, like he pay a couple bills for her. That's how he was holding her. You don't.
At the end of the day, he did too much.
Yeah,
He
that's
did
what
too
happens
much.
when you lose.
They both
You
did
too
too much.
comfortable. You're far too comfortable. They had gotten far too comfortable. And when you think you are,
And the crazy thing, everybody else knew.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew. You seen her friend next to him, like.
But the crazy part is people pointed out her role. She's the director of HR, the main people that tell you not supposed to date
that's
people and stuff at the
fraternizing at its
workplace.
finest.
She just got promoted to that job too.
Yeah, so now it's like if you work there, you take her as a joke. Like you can't tell me, you can't tell me not to fraternize and you doing it, and everybody in the company know.
She gone too. If he stepped down,
they didn't say it yet, but she next up.
$1.3
at the end of the day, man, leave that shit at work, and it's supposed to be for play.
For real.
Yep, that's how much they said his annual salary was around $650,000 a year.
Yeah.
And now he got to step away from that.
He'll go to somewhere else.
And it's crazy because he helped. I mean, he gonna land on his feet, but it's real messy.
Yeah.
Then people went online and found pictures of his wife and was like, his wife looked better than the work wife. Do that matter in work relationships? Do you go for the looks or just who you just used to seeing all the time?
For men, it really comes down to who faced the best. I don't think the wife probably face wasn't that good. And the HR lady was probably sucking the soul out that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the CEO. So, and she probably was sucking the soul. That's how she got the position, right? They probably promoted her. Yeah. And now that's all getting ready to come into question, right? How did the bitch get promoted? How long have y'all been sleeping together? How long? Because if that is the case, if y'all have been sleeping with each other, now we got all types of different things that are going on. We got nepotism, we got fraternization.
But at the end of the day, he stepped down, so it don't even matter no more,
man.
right?
Well, no, it definitely does still matter. It matters because from a legal standpoint, if you got this job during it, let's just say somebody else tried to go up for that position. And he gave her that position and didn't give it to somebody else. Whoever they didn't give it to can possibly bring upon a lawsuit because you gave it to her because she was sucking your dick. And you should have told me because I would have
to prove that too. You had to prove that she was sucking his dick.
It ain't had nothing
we
to do with how she looked.
Play, nigga.
It had nothing
So
to do with
what?
how she looked, Fly.
That was our first time being out. I was just grinding on her a little
Well,
bit,
bitch, why you
and I got
hiding? Why
caught.
you was hiding? He left her
He
ass.
got the
He
job
went
fair
right
and
down to the
swear he's
floor.
qualified for the job.
He was saying it didn't have nothing to do
Nothing
with
to
the
do with
looks.
how she looked. The best ability is availability, and he with her.
She was available all the
He
time.
with her more than he with his family. The
What'd you
best
say,
ability
E?
is
What'd you say,
availability.
E?
You know what I'm saying? You there available for me, everything I do. You dig? You understand me? You know what I'm
I
saying? She
fuck
had
with
the
it.
best understanding out the crew, so
But
it
guess
is what
what?
it
Now they
is.
both available all the
And
time
that
because they
throat probably was
unemployed.
nice and
Yeah,
warm.
the understanding is the best thing, the most important thing in the world. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're right.
He said, don't check me, check your credit score. You know what I'm talking about?
I hate all three of y'all.
Yeah.
I hate all three of y'all and love y'all so much.
Oh,
I hate all
man.
three. Yeah, that was
But
fucked
yeah,
up. But it was supposed to go that
but
way.
at the end of the day, they both was doing
Yeah, it
too
was supposed
much.
to go that
Bro,
way.
bro, gotta chill out, man. He'll never have another work wife.
Yes, he will. No,
Damn.
look, to be honest with you, that's the side chick.
No, he won't, bro.
They
Look,
ain't gonna want to kick it
the
with him,
side
though.
chick to be
Yeah, me
treated
too.
like the main. She was in side chick heaven, bro. Getting embraced
But that's
by
where
her.
you
do
messed
you
up
Saying
at.
he
you
did too
agree?
much. Yeah.
But E, do you agree it's a difference between work wife and side chick?
Absolutely.
Because
Yes.
work wife, like Hayes said, supposed to just live in the realm of work.
Yes.
Your side chick is who you
She
seeing on the
waiting for her
side out in the world.
opportunity to be.
But when you're not cut from the same cloth like true players are, you don't know how to separate them lines. You know what I'm saying? So if you can separate them lines and you know, hey, none of this. No, it's not that I know anything about it, but I'm just saying, you gotta be able to separate those lines. You know what I'm saying? like obviously he probably was a Poindexter that don't really know the game and was like, look, we just played. Okay, now we come over and I'll make you dinner on Thursday. So my wife is, nah, fam. You know what I'm saying? Leave that
You know
alone,
what?
bro.
I don't think she the only one. You know, when men have opulence, right, and assets, right, when they have the money, they play a lot. So this probably the bitch that he got caught with. It might be a few more of them. We got to give it some time. A few more bitches might come from out the Barclays and be like,
Yeah,
and
the
by the
docuseries
way,
gonna come out in about 2 years. 50 Cent gonna call him and get the get the rights to his story. Fam, it's gonna be on Netflix.
You just gotta be careful. How about this?
Listen,
just don't cheat.
He was just getting his grind on and got
Just
caught.
don't cheat. Just don't cheat. Settle on a girl that you like
Black
for
man
real.
don't cheat.
He wasn't
Black
cheating,
man
he was
don't cheat.
grinding.
We all know that.
Yeah.
So
I hope.
just,
Yeah. Okay.
We would never do no
anything
shit like that.
Hell no.
But,
Not in your city. Y'all would have took wherever they was at. Y'all would have took that bitch 200 miles away to Indiana. Chicago even too close. Y'all would have took that bitch to Indiana.
It don't matter. That clip done travel
went
to
China. You know what I'm saying? You get picked off in China.
The Phillies baseball team, the mascots reenacted it. They had two mascots
and the internet
reenacted.
is
Bro, they got a whole
bro.
I saw at some baseball game, they have a whole it's called a Coldplay kiss cam. Now, people just be in the crowd, just hugging each other, and then when they put the camera on, you supposed to duck down and
internet is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Somebody had a grand opening and they put the pictures of them at their grand opening, and they was like, "Hey, come show love. They here too." You know what I'm saying?
That's unfortunate though, because they got real lives with real families, and now everybody in the state of repair. Like, people have to think about that when they trying to have a good time or trying to have fun. Like, is this shit? And I know both of them in their minds right now, like. Because what if he not even doing it right? Like, what if he just got more money than her nigga? And what if she just, but we really don't like each other. We just like a few things about each other. And now we done fucked up our whole lives. You done switched the whole trajectory of what we was getting ready to doing. And it ain't even that deep with us. And now.
He gonna have to marry the work wife now.
Money changes a lot, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Money changes.
I'm saying his wife finna be out of there. She finna take what she can get.
Because
now she got proof of infidelity.
Some subpar loving, subpar cooking with the changes there. She putting up with it. For sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hitting on the
get that half taken.
Yeah, I'm hitting.
The real wife taking that bread. Sure. She out with the bread.
And I don't see why she wouldn't. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because guess what? Had it not been so public, we might have could have handled this. But since your bitch ass got caught, and that's how it was supposed to, it went exactly how it was supposed to go. And thank you for God being revealing, the great reveal. And now I know how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just really what it is.
Everything done in the dark are coming to light, man.
And it does. It does. And it's going to let his ass know that no matter how much money he got, he is not the exception to the rule. And that's what people always think, that they are the exception to the rule, and he is not.
But if he worked 40 to 70, he probably could buy a whole new life, though, on the low.
And he gonna fuck that one up too.
He gonna have to.
he gonna fuck that one up too, because he make bad decisions. See, had he been caught with a black woman, had he been caught with a...
This is not an L. This is a lesson.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, had he been caught with a black woman, wouldn't even win like
learned.
that.
LL.
He wouldn't even win like that. We would have been like, what? I wasn't with that nigga. I wasn't with Cuz. Y'all thought I was with Cuz?
I'm like, get off of me.
Nigga, I just was telling the nigga he was in my personal space.
Or she would have been at the club or the bar down the street.
Listen,
because they both married. That's just crazy. They both married.
Who with who? That's all I've been like,
Man.
who with who? Yep, that's how I would have went. Yep.
Now, with that being said, man, we wrapped up, man. The deluxe episode right here, man. This the deluxe. Anybody got any last shout outs, any words before we wrap up?
Just take care of yourself and each other. For real. Take care of yourself and each other.
There you go. With that being said, man, episode 24 is a wrap. We up out of here, man. Always be gooder, because good ain't good enough. Remember to always save the children and never, ever, ever underestimate. We up out of here.
Up.